Help with overcrowding. It's part of a new grant from the National Park Foundation, which helps fund innovative ideas. According to the foundation, Yosemite is one of 20 national parks to receive the conceptual grant. The park needs to use its portion of the $10 million to design what's being called a unified park-wide system that integrates real-time data on traffic, parking, and road conditions into automated multi-channel visitor information. That includes technologies such as sensors and other smart devices. The temperature itself in Yosemite may be a little warmer as we head into the weekend. There's a live look from the Checheni Gold Resort indicating skyscape overlooking Highway 41, which is one of the routes in the Yosemite National Forest. Chief Meteorologist Kevin Russo has our AccuWeather forecast.
AccuWeather Vanessa Vasconcelos, celebrating 10 years of telling stories in Central California.
Reporting in downtown Fresno, Vanessa Vasconcelos, ABC 30 Action News.
Central California's 21 years. Everything you need to bring out your best. That's the block party for the It's your APR financing on all 2026 Chevy Trax models.
Central California, needs your voice. We can support your community like ABC 30, sharing your stories, creating together. Private research for more than 70 years. Every day we commit to important and tailored research. Now, the FCC is questioning our commitment to the community. Your support for KSSA TV has seen to us here today. You have until July 29th to tell the FCC to keep your trusted local station on the air. Please find it at your home.
Something wrong. We emphasize we help. That's how people feel when they call problems. When you call us after an accident, that's what you're going to get. You're still getting a powerhouse, hard fighter, hard negotiating legal team, but it starts with true human and true care. We want to help. Call us and tell us what happened to you. If you can help, call. Put in that with.
Attacking the evening after that with help of the California Highway Patrol. Officer Hector Gurias joins us now to look at traffic and road closures or detours that could impact your commute.
Good evening, everyone. Let's take a look at live traffic tracker and see what's happening in the valley. Now, just south of the city of Fresno, as we approach the city south, CHP is on scene of a two-vehicle traffic collision. This on Southbound 99, just north of Adams Avenue. It looks like all vehicles have been moved to the center divide, but use some caution and expect some slight delays as traffic is being affected as far back as American Avenue. Now, as we move a little bit west to the city of Fresno, CHP is on scene there as well. That is two-vehicle traffic collision involving a semi-truck and a trailer. This happening at the intersection of Kearny Boulevard and Dickinson Avenue. Again, just use some caution in the area and slow down for the vehicles that are on scene. That's the local traffic. I'm Officer Chris with the California Highway Patrol, reminding you, buckle up tight, stay alert. Vanessa, back to you.
Officer, thank you. Chief Meteorologist Kevin Russo joins us now with our AccuWeather forecast. You gave us a little bit of a break from the triple digits today. I like it.
That gives me joy to say it's only going to be 90-something in the month of July, because I know I can't do that very often, right? Up here at the lake, great day being out there. We got a little bit of shade and pop-up tent song, kind of nice with your chair and maybe some cold drink up there. Here we are looking at the wind speeds in the valley. This is the key, because we have to have the wind speeds in the teens to deliver ocean cool air sneaking through the gaps passing the coast range, maybe the Delta or from the Chaco Pass to take our temperatures down just a little bit in the last 2 days. That's exactly what's been going on, because high pressure is not sitting right on top of us, and there is a little bit of a pressure gradient to move the wind and bring some of the coolness from the coast into the valley right now. Even if it's a little bit, it does this. 93 in Sacramento, 97 in the Fresno area, San Luis Obispo, 68 degrees right now. That would be a marine influence, but Pasamonas is a little bit warmer than that right at the moment. 95 in Visalia, and they do point at 63. Some evidence that we still have a little moisture content in the air, so it might in some areas feel just a little bit muggy to the time of day. Air quality status, and we're sitting good for tomorrow. Madera, Fresno, Kings, Tulare, counties all moderate. That's nice too. If you're heading to the beach, well, it'll be cooler around Monterey in the 60s, but it'll be 80-degree readings when you're down here in the vicinity of Bispo Beach, or Cayucas, maybe more, only 77 for Saturday. Now, communities have a couple of degrees for tomorrow from where we were today, and we're starting off in the 60s. But the past 3 days have been absolutely perfect, really, for the month of July. About the best we could expect, obviously. 67. Cool mornings and summertime do happen occasionally. It happened this morning. Tomorrow, you'll hardly notice the difference. We're still going to hold on to low 60s and upper 60s. Maybe we will get into the valley floor only upper 50s. If this verifies, maybe day 18 will press out for triple-digit days, and it looks like we have the best chance of that in the south end of the valley. Maybe still holding on to some 90s in the north end of the valley tomorrow afternoon. Here is the first 7 days of our extended forecast. Not much complaining going on there. 99 and 101 now for the weekend. However, July says goodbye, and August shows up with a bit of a heat wave.
The way our jaws drop when we see that Saturday and Sunday at 107.8. Kevin, thank you. Unprotected raising eyebrows at Preston River Park, a specialized beauty salon that's focused solely on your face and facial expression. And for the latest breaking news, weather, and traffic, ABC30 is now live on Disney Plus. Always on, always under the light tab on Disney Plus and everywhere you stream.
What President Trump is now saying to the world news is the number one factor Ford F-150. Go to your California Ford dealers. Every day, hundreds of people face the chaos of an accident. At Jacoby Myers, our legal team is with you through every step. Call Jacoby Myers today at 1-800-540. My specialty is allergy immunology, where love different allergies causes other issues. You need to help the community. I know I can deliver on that. For more information, visit Botiga.com.
There's a new tenant at President's River Park Shopping Center. Today, the Grand Hub celebrated with a grand opening. The business offers eyebrow and face threading along with custom tenant design. The owner, Herman, says he has more than a decade of professional threading experience, and opening her own store has been a long-time dream to help people look and feel their best. Hulu is taking a walk down memory lane, or Wisteria Lane, if you will, to the world of Desperate Housewives. Last night, Hulu held an event right on Wisteria Lane, where they filmed their popular TV drama for 8 seasons, beginning in 2004. There were fun photo opportunities for guests, and the show's creator and some stars were also there to celebrate a mystery comedy drama series they say stood the test of time. I think, in my experience, when I meet people, they go, well, I'm kind of a Gabby, or I'm a Lynette, or I'm a Susan, or I'm a Bree. And you get that people relate to them because it's not just the person, it's an archetype. And I think that's what's going to make it so timeless. But then the fact that it's stunning writing, and funny, and serious, and unexpected, and sexy.
It's nice to know that people are still enjoying the show this many years after the premiere. We're coming up on 22 years since the show premiered. And I'm really proud of the fact that we made such an impact and that we still have our fans.
All 8 seasons of Desperate Housewives are streaming now on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+. There's no allowing sunshine at the Fresno Shopping Zoo, the official name for one of the zoo's newest babies and the meaning behind it. And coming up new at 6 Fresno City leaders lay out a plan to replace future transportation funds with a new state system. Why they state residents want to bump on their bill as they work to keep hundreds of jobs. And the well-traveled roadway in Visalia is getting much-needed improvement. These on the closures that may impact your commute and make future trips faster and safer. As Southeast Asian culture grows in Stanger, Zion takes you to a spot offering traditional life and snack time for the social. Those stories and more tonight on Afternoon right at 6.
You know what's the logo? Much fire. Much flavor. Toasting its take on the go. Thinking it saves some for later. What is it? Let's get loco. I'll boil loco.
Since retiring, I've decided to focus my energy in other areas. Mainly corporate consulting. The great thing about "You Can Count on Us" being the tagline is you can put the emphasis wherever you want. You can count on us. You can count on us. You know what I'm saying? Because you can count on us.
Attention, who wants to say yes? That's one of America's #1 backyard building experts. Can we install your custom tough shed in a day? Yes. Are we proud to be made in America? Yes. Can you drive over a tough shed in a 4x4? Yes, but please don't. If you buy this month, can you get up to 18 months of no interest and no payments? Yes. That's right, we're saying yes to no payments till 2028 to qualified buyers. Call, click, or visit while this deal lasts. And it feels good to say yes to that.
With courses of tests for bug-bites, poison ivy, and others. It works fast and lasts for hours. Cortisone test and for itch relief that cools on contact. Try our new bug bite release kit. It's the last call for clearance at Lazy Boys. We're clearing everything out store-wide. Save up to 50% on closeouts, overstocks, or samples, and you can use any lab spots. All the Lazy Boy furniture is all for sale during the last call for clearance. Save up to 50% with gift cards from our factory to your lazy space. And get our best offers on your favorite Lazy Boy furniture. Hurry! Deals like these won't last. Lazy Boy. Always the lazy.
Every crew's got a favorite. Choose chicken. Chicken right. Bring me mac and cheese. Whoa, the barbecue black beans are back. With a 12-piece family meal, everybody's eating. Let's get loco. El Pollo Loco.
One of the newest babies at the Fresno Shopping Zoo finally has a name. Meet Little Soleil. Her name means sun or sunlight. Zoo handlers say she's already showing her personality as a little ball of sunshine. Her mother, 16-year-old Simon, named Sophia, gave birth to the little female on June 11th. Siamangs are the largest species of tailless primates and are considered endangered in their natural habitat. Soleil is the third baby for Sophia and father Noah. Well, this night with David News is next, and remember to download the ABC 30 News app for the latest local news and weather.
Summer is a time to celebrate community and freedom. This July, we honor Independence Day and America's 250th birthday, celebrating the spirit that brings us together all summer long. We continue supporting programs that strengthen our community. Chuck Chansey Cares, celebrating community, freedom, and connection.
Looking for live and local breaking news, weather, and traffic? Open the Live tab on Disney Plus. Look for ABC 30 Plus now and start watching live. ABC 30 live on Disney Plus and everywhere you stream.
ABC. Watch newscast.
The California Market Buffet at Chuck Chansey Golf, the best of what California is known for.
something for everyone. All you can eat, made fresh every day. Only at Chukchansi Gold Resort and Casino.
This is the sofa America's waited 250 years for.
United States vintage sofa, three sizes and four colors.
And
Where America shops for furniture.
discount furniture.
Experience the all-new Pittsburgh Casino, your new destination for 100% book-free gaming. Enjoy your favorite slots and table games in a new atmosphere. Now open at your Chelsea Gold Resort and Casino.
Tonight, breaking news, growing outrage over the deadly police shooting of a black man they say was armed with a knife. The jarring moment of protester grabs the knife from the police chief in the middle of a briefing. There's New York is stabbing attack from the Upper West Side of Manhattan near iconic Central Park. At least 2 people injured. The war in Iran escalating. President Trump now tells Axios he's, quote, considering a massive attack bigger than ever before. With war widening, the cost of oil surging to $100 a barrel. Jonathan Carr with the report. Coming in favor of what the local East Coast is talking about further, making a second landfall. Revolver is tracking it all. And 18 years is off the side of New York Highway, shutting down traffic. News tonight about the driver. Lawmakers sound the alarm over an AI system going rogue, hacking another AI company on its own. One member of Vice President J.D. Vance's Secret Service detail now accused of leaking his travel information. This news for a couple hiking with their dogs confronted by a brown bear on the trail. Another massive nationwide recall, this time more than 19 million eggs possibly contaminated. Stunning scene captured underwater. Killer whale feasting on a sunfish. As Spider-Man took rescue. We begin tonight with growing outrage in Madison, Wisconsin over the deadly police shooting of a black man who authorities say was armed with a knife. The disturbing confrontation unfolding in the middle of the street in broad daylight. Late today, the jarring moment of protester grabs a knife from the police chief during a briefing. ABC's Chief Justice correspondent Pierre Thomas leads us up.
Tonight, an eruption of raw emotion. Local leaders provided updates on the fatal police shooting of a black man at a busy intersection in Madison, Wisconsin. No one hears anything you can say. That stunning moment as a man spewing anti-Semitic and anti-capitalism views suddenly emerges from the audience and literally takes the microphone from the Madison police chief while he's participating in a press conference on the shooting. Bizarre scene arriving out of the city's Richmond tension. After this deadly police confrontation was caught on video from multiple angles on Wednesday. Police say they were responding to reports of a man checking the doors of parked cars Wednesday afternoon. Officers spotted him, but police say he took off on a bike. Police catching up with him roughly a half hour later. ABC News compiled available video of the incident, attempting to break down what happened. Here's the suspect flying off the bike as officers attempt to arrest him. Police say he pulled out a fixed-blade knife. Officers try to tase him, but police say they're unsuccessful. The struggle continues with the man ended up on the ground on his side. Then, 3 shots fired. That suspect later pronounced dead at the hospital. Tonight, that man identified as Corey Ruiz, who community leaders say was black. Authorities claim the officer who fired the shot was injured by the knife. Police were not wearing body cameras, which are not widely used at the department. Overnight, large-scale protests in the city and frustrations running high.
I understand the very strong emotions that people are feeling. I'm feeling it too.
The officers involved have been placed on administrative leave, and the police chief says state investigators separate from his department are conducting an independent investigation.
Following, of course, Peter, thank you. There's also breaking news in New York City tonight. The stabbing attacks on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. 2 people stabbed in separate incidents near Central Park. What we're learning about the suspect tonight is ABC's Chief Investigative Correspondent Aaron Petersky. Aaron.
Lindsay, you can see this is still an active scene here on Manhattan's Upper West Side. So far, police say they believe these stabbings were entirely random. They are also investigating whether they were meant to be a hate crime. Two men in their 50s were stabbed in separate locations here on the Upper West Side of Manhattan in broad daylight around 1:30 this afternoon. One of them is of Asian descent, the other is Jewish, and you can see that victim there on the ground. The police commissioner said the suspect was heard shouting Allahu Akbar, and that's what's leading them to work to determine whether this was meant as a hate crime. But the police commissioner was careful to say the suspect's mental health also appears to have been a factor. Police recovered a screwdriver and a knife, and tonight the suspect, 51-year-old Raul Morales, is in custody awaiting charges. The victims are stable in the hospital, Lindsay.
Aaron Petersky for us tonight. Thank you. Next night, President Trump's signaling a possible major escalation in the war in Iran. The president telling Axios he is, quote, considering a massive attack bigger than ever before. It comes as Iran targets cargo ships in the Strait of Hormuz. Houthi rebels now threatening Saudi tankers in Red Sea. All of this forcing the cost of oil to surge past $100 a barrel for the first time since May. And tonight, 24 hours after the administration signed a landmark nuclear deal with Saudi Arabia, that agreement may now be in jeopardy. And ABC's chief Washington correspondent, Jonathan Paula.
Tonight, the war in Iran intensifies, sending oil prices surging above $100 a barrel. President Trump is threatening a major escalation. The president telling Axios, I am considering a massive attack, bigger than ever before. So we want to get it over with, and we want to do it right. This comes as the conflict is already expanding. The Iranian allied Houthi rebels now attacking two Saudi oil tankers in the Red Sea. It was just 24 hours ago that the president solemnly received the remains of 4 American troops. The mother of Sergeant Angel Rampersad of Ozone Park, New York today, remembering her daughter's service. The administration vowing Iran will pay.
I saw Rachi, the foreign minister, who the other day saying it's talking about the policies and the president's policy is a heck for him. I mean, honestly, that's what it's going to be. I mean, they will pay a very heavy price.
This morning, the president upended a nuclear deal his administration had just signed to help Saudi Arabia develop a nuclear energy program. Though the deal was already signed and announced, the president is now adding an entirely new condition, saying the agreement, quote, is totally subject to Saudi Arabia joining the very respected and successful Abraham Accords. That would require Saudi Arabia to establish diplomatic relations with Israel, something they have refused to do unless Israel commits to a Palestinian state.
If they don't join the Abraham Accords, the deal is up.
And let's see, back to Iran. The president told Axios he is, quote, close to a decision on his threat of a massive attack on Iran. And senior White House officials told me today the president is considering a range of options, including military operations at the level that we saw at the height of Operation Epic Fury at the start of the war.
Essentially on the brink of a new phase in this war, John, thank you. Now to the dangerous flooding along the East Coast. Flood losses from Alabama to North Carolina. Heavy rain through Saturday. More than 5 inches already falling in North Carolina in the last 24 hours. Trees and power lines down in Raleigh and Charlotte. Heavy rain is expected into the weekend. Tonight, Tropical Storm Bertha making a second landfall near the Texas-Louisiana state line. Lee Goldberg is standing by with forecast. ABC meteorologist Leslie Lopez reports from Raleigh.
Tonight, the same storm system that spawned multiple twisters in the northeast now dumping torrential rain across the Carolinas. Feeling a good of rain around Raleigh, snarling travel, taking down trees and power lines.
Seems like things are happening all across the area because of the heavy rain and saturated soil. These roots are losing their grip, creating a hazardous situation, even blocking roadways in the area.
Outside of Charlotte, Statesville, North Carolina, Charlotte Tompkins pulled a man and his child out of his crushed Nissan.
I had to fight through the trees. I was fine. I was standing on top of that branch that was behind the car. We pulled him out, and everyone's okay.
Oh,
rise at Buckhannon, West Virginia Tuesday. An entire car stuck underneath a bridge from raging flood waters. Today, it's confirmed 2 people missing or found dead. Tropical Bertha making a second landfall along the Texas-Louisiana border. Our Victor Oquendo caught Bertha's first landfall on Louisiana's Lake Pontchartrain.
The center of the storm passing right over us here in New Orleans. Winds gusting at about 45 miles an hour. And at one point, this entire area was underwater. Storm surge from Lake Pontchartrain inundating all of these streets.
On Alabama's Donkey Island, wheel spinning after Bertha surge buried cars in sand. Others using shovels to dig their cars out.
Police crews here have been working to move trees, massive trees like this, off the roadways. Now the threat is far from over. We still have heavy rounds of rain coming in Friday and Saturday. Lindsay, we have threat persists. All right, Leslie, thank you. Let's get right to ABC senior meteorologist Lee Goldberg. Lee, how's it looking?
Lindsay, we have a brand new flash flood warning. That's for Asheville. Waves of soaking rain moving across North Carolina. Nearly a half foot of rain. 2 inch per hour rainfall rates are possible at least through Friday night. This front is really hitting the brakes in the Carolinas. That means rounds of showers thunderstorms across the southeast into the weekend. Eastern North Carolina probably taking the brunt of an additional 4 to 6 inches of rain before drying out on Sunday. So Bertha, you heard about the second landfall. It's technically still a tropical storm with 40 mile per hour winds, but it falls apart tonight as it moves inland over Texas. It's been a lopsided storm, very heavily weighted to the south with heavy rainfall south of the center. That means locally heavy rainfall parts of South Texas before it dries out tomorrow night. Lindsay?
Some active maps in a lead, thank you. Now to a chaotic scene on a highway near Houston. 2 18-wheelers colliding, sending one off an overpass, shutting down part of an interstate, leaving traffic backed up for miles. Here's ABC's Trevor Lake.
Tonight, the terrifying scene outside Houston, a multi-vehicle crash sending a tractor-trailer plunging off a major highway, dangling over the edge. The trailer nearly vertical in the air, the cab slamming onto the ground below. We're Tammy Rose from our Houston station KTRK over the scene.
Dangling off the freeway. I didn't see anyone inside the cab.
Authorities say 2 18-wheelers collided on the Katy freeway around 11 a.m. Officials shutting down the roadway for hours.
My first time ever seeing anything like that. It was really scary. I've never seen anything like that before.
Using heavy tow vehicles gently stabilizing and removing that dangling figure.
Could have been a very serious accident. Could have been a lot worse than what it was. Fortunately, we had a minor injury today, so that was definitely different.
And Lindsay, incredibly, the driver of that semi that was dangling over the edge of the freeway was awake and breathing, according to officials when they got there. Truly an unbelievable scene. Lindsay?
Glad to hear he's okay. Trevor, thank you. Next tonight, an alarming incident raising concerns about the dangers of artificial intelligence. OpenAI says an advanced system being tested won't rogue and hack another AI company on its own. The incident is fueling calls for stronger safety as AI systems expand at a rapid pace. Here's ABC's Elizabeth Schulze. Tonight, lawmakers are sounding the alarm and calling for a so-called kill switch that would allow federal authorities to stop artificial intelligence after the company behind ChatGPT revealed an unprecedented cyber incident. OpenAI says 2 of its advanced models went rogue, breaking out of a security test last week, accessing the internet, hacking into the systems of another company, AI startup Hugging Face. What the model actually found was a vulnerability in OpenAI infrastructure. It causes AI models are quickly advancing, raising concerns they will break free from human control, like a scene from a sci-fi movie.
Open the pod bay doors, Cal.
I'm sorry, Dickie. I'm afraid I can't do that.
Back in 2023, our Rebecca Jarvis asked OpenAI CEO Sam Altman about the possibility of his AI models escaping.
The model itself, can it take the place of that human? Could it become more powerful than that human?
It waits until someone is living it, but this is a tool that is very much
Lindsay, that bipartisan legislation introduced today would authorize the Homeland Security Department to slow down or stop an AI system that has the potential to cause catastrophic harm. Lindsay, Elizabeth, thank you. Next tonight, a shakeup at Vice President Vance's Secret Service detail. An agent assigned to Tech Vance is now under investigation, accused of leaking information about his travel. Let's get right to ABC's Jay O'Brien. Jay, what's this all about?
Yeah, Lindsay, we're learning tonight, according to the Secret Service, that agent on Vice President J.D. Vance's detail is facing an internal investigation and potential criminal probe over acts accusations that this unnamed agent leaked information about the vice president's travel and potentially compromised the VP's security. In a statement tonight, the Secret Service saying that, quote, any conduct that potentially threatens the safety of a protectee will not be tolerated. All of it ties back to a report in MS Now, which has not been independently confirmed by ABC News, that alleges that agents on Vance's detail said that there were, in their view, inappropriate and in some instances last-minute travel for the VP and his family that frustrated them, including a report of a helicopter ride that was supposed to be taken by the VP and his son to a golf lesson that was ultimately scrapped, Lindsay, because of bad weather.
Jay O'Brien for us. Thank you. Next tonight, the frightening moments when a couple from Washington State hiking with their dog in Canada and they suddenly cross paths with a bear on the trail. Here's ABC's Alex Stone.
Tonight, a heart-stopping brown bear encounter for this Washington couple and their dog. Brooke and Craig Koski say they were left terrified Sunday after coming across the animal while hiking with their dog Lola near Banff in Alberta, Canada. The bear slowly following the group as they edged backward. Craig yelling at the animal, which eventually turned off the trail and into the forest. Just last month in the same Canadian province, this grizzly bear charging toward another hiker and her dog in another harrowing encounter. And Lindsay, while bear attacks are rare tonight, the National Park Service says if you do encounter a bear in the wild, try to remain calm and try to make yourself look as big as possible. Lindsay.
Good to know, Alex. Thank you. When we come back, a dramatic crash shuts down a busy Boston tunnel, causing massive rush hour delays. Nearly 20 million eggs recalled over salmonella concerns. A stunning new video and what scientists say it tells us about orphans in the wild. And who says superheroes aren't real? The local Spider-Man lends a hand.
From struggling to breathe to getting stuck in the tracks.
Replace a rescue inhaler for sudden breathing problems. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking anticoagulants that you will be prescribed. Trojan infusion is the solution. It's osteoporosis, pulmonary infection, after joint swelling, problems in your relationship disorder.
All day and night. Oh, hi, I'm Liberty Liberty, and I'm here to tell everyone about Liberty Mutual's great coverage and savings. It's car insurance that feels great. Great coverage, great savings. Liberty, 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 Liberty.
I saw the finish on the top. I was like, what? I knew that Nutrafol was working because I was seeing less scalp, especially with chronic. Nutrafol was physician recommended an holistic approach that my body needs. Get right at Nutrafol.com.
Arthritis causes pain and joints. Unlike pills, Voltaren gel is applied to the side of pain, penetrating deep through the skin to the joint, reducing intense pain caused by inflammation of the joint. Voltaren reduces the long-lasting arthritis pain relief.
Next tonight, a dramatic rollover crash created a rush hour nightmare for commuters in Boston. Video shows a blue sedan veering into an adjacent lane. It hit a white SUV, causing the sedan to flip over. The crash blocked both lanes of the busy Ted Williams tunnel for about an hour. One person was taken to the hospital as a precaution. There's every looking Jones Arkansas. Video obtained by the police department shows a man in a wheelchair struggling to cross a busy intersection. A man dressed as Spider-Man was watching the whole thing, jumps out of his red Jeep to help. The superhero then raced back to his car and was on his way. When we come back, the major new egg recall and the orphans showing off their teamwork, preparing meals for their
Starts with the big the number one prescribed GLP-1 weight loss. If you're taking the gummy pill, you lost over 30 pounds. Lost over 47 pounds. Your time is the way to keep it up. Don't take the fewer effective that you see or allergic to. Tell your provider if you plan to have surgery or a procedure, are breastfeeding, pregnant, or planning. Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or a serious allergic reaction. Serious side effects may include pancreas inflammation and gallbladder or severe stomach problems. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines for it. Call your prescriber if you experience vision changes or heart racing or rest. Side effects of nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, and dehydration, which may cause kidney problems. Wegovy, keep your body. Let's do it. With Medicare, eligible patients can now get Wegovy for $50 a month. Ask your prescriber today.
Dutch. Are you tired of used car shopping?
Maybe. I'm always here to help. So many car bosses. Carfax show up damage at tax price. Do you don't have to overpay? Get free Carfax reports on every car listed only at Carfax.
My dad has never been in better shape. He had a stroke and passed away. But he had life insurance. So his family was gone. He was still taken care of. Ethos.com. 100% on life.
Check your price today at ethos.com.
Fancy Feast presents pep-inspired creations. Fancy Feast Gems. This rich pyramid-less pate puts mealtime in a whole new light and turns the everyday into extraordinary. Fancy Feast Gems. Not the details. My approach to severe plaque psoriasis helped me back, but now I'm all in with clear skin. Thanks to Sky Beauty.
Most people achieve clear skin from head to toe. Many were 100% plaque-free. And many were completely clear even at 5 years.
People also saw significant improvement in pain, redness, itching, and burning. Don't use an allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight that may occur. Before treating patient for infections and TB, tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms of vaccine. The number one dermatologist prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Learn how AbbVie can help you save.
To the index, an important recall tonight. Midwest Poultry Services is recalling more than 1.5 million carton beds. 19 million with potential salmonella contamination. The eggs were sold under various brands. Midwest Poultry Services told ABC News that it initiated the recall as a precautionary measure and is not aware of any illnesses linked to its products. More on our website. A new video gives us new insight into the behavior of orcas in the wild. This video from off the Mexican coast shows a pod with the carcass of a large fish. One orca carries the fish and lets go just before another slams into it. A juvenile orca can be seen eating the pieces. Scientists say the behavior serves the practical function of breaking up the fish, but also aids the pod's social and cognitive development. And the Hollywood Walk of Fame is getting some new additions. Next year's class nominees will include comedians Cheech and Chong, actors Idris Elba, Sam Elliott, and Kate Hudson, podcaster and radio host Charlamagne Tha God, and musicians Karol G, Waylon Jennings, the Ramones, and the Smashing Pumpkins. Dates have not yet been scheduled for their ceremonies. When we come back, America Strong, the young boy making a difference for shelter dogs with every turn of a page.
Even if your child has moderate to severe eczema, they can use the well. Eat the fruit. And the insect cuts that feel the heat. It's important to use their information under the stigma
treat kids as young as 6 months. Clear skin and lifting. Severe allergic reactions, skin reactions, and get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor right away if you are worsening eye problems like eye pain or vision changes, skin symptoms, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change your style of treatments without talking to your doctor. It takes it. Help or within. Submit and stay ahead of eczema. Find an eczema specialist and ask about your cases today.
Activity for free.
That's right. Safe Light can come to you for free, so you can get your windshield fixed anywhere you want at no additional cost. For free local service, go to safelight.com.
Safe Light repairs, Safe Light replace. The human brain is truly different. It's a complex network of 100 billion neurons that produce cognitive functions surpassing computers. Our brains control our thoughts, our emotions, and our movements. Telepathy is powered by appletorin, originally discovered in jellyfish, and is designed specifically for the brain to help keep it awake, so that we can continue to live our best life. Start early, work today. Doctors say having a medical emergency kit is like having an urgent care and pharmacy at home. Let me bring in Dr. McCullough to explain more.
Most people know when they're getting sick, but waiting to see a doctor is often too late.
So the key is having medicine before you need them.
Yes, and it includes doctor-prescribed medicine to treat common and serious issues like generic Z-Pak, amoxicillin, antibiotics, antivirals for flu, pneumonia, strep, ear and sinus infections, UTIs, and more.
So it is like having an urgent care at home.
Exactly. No waiting, no pharmacy, no co-pays. You feel better faster and avoid serious complications and hospitalization.
How do you know what to take?
Just match your symptoms to the doctor-written guide or schedule a quick telehealth call.
Great advice. I understand ordering is fast online, and you put the website and $45 off code on the screen. Thank you, doctor.
Visit urgentcarekit.com/TV.
Promo code TV.
If I didn't have pet insurance, I would be homeless.
Get paid back up to 90% of vet bills with Fetch Pet Insurance. All vets are in network. Submitting claims is fast and easy. Fetch, the most complete pet insurance. Get your free quote at fetchpet.com.
New at 6, Washington City leaders lay out a plan to replace future transportation funds with a new sales tax. And finally, state residents won't notice a bump on their bill. Plus, Diamond is taking you to a spot offering traditional bites and snapshots for the socials. Finally, tonight on America Strong, the boy and his dogs. His dedication is helping them find forever homes. Nehemiah Turner is proving that sometimes the greatest acts of kindness begin with a simple turn of a page. For the past 2 years, this 11-year-old has made regular trips to the Jacksonville Humane Society with one goal: to read to every dog still waiting for their forever home. It's part of the shelter's Positive Readers, a program to help children build confidence in reading. But Nehemiah hoped his words might do something else too. Quiet, anxious hearts, calm, restless paws. Perhaps help those dogs find a family. Now, an extraordinary milestone: 100 hours spent reading aloud, more than anyone else in the program's history. The shelter says it's made a difference. One dog named Hopper, who spent nearly 400 days waiting for more than that during Nehemiah's visits before finally finding a home. It makes me feel good. For Nehemiah, every story has been a gift freely given. The dogs, each chapter has offered something even greater: comfort, companionship, and for some, a new beginning. I like helping get adopted. Tonight, certificate in hand, Nehemiah says he's not finished. There's still more tales to be told and more tales to wag on their way to a forever home. It makes me feel great. Proud of you. We're proud of you, Nehemiah. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Linda Davis, for David and all of us here tonight.
Thank you for making World News Channel a favorite pillar of America's most watched newscast.
The fight for life of a woman leaves a legacy over the last century. An update on the conditions of drivers and passengers and the cause. Plus, roadway rehab, the
Construction moves into a new phase, causing closures in Visalia, but officials say the work will be worth it.
And starting tomorrow, back to spring triple digits.
And peer-to-peer, aspiring educators in the South Valley give small students a boost before they even walk across the graduation stage.
ABC 30 Action News starts now with breaking news.
Those breaking developments out of Fresno County, where Action News has confirmed a 100-year-old woman has died in a crash near Millington Lake. California Highway Patrol says two cars collided just before 1 this afternoon at Albury Road near Millington Road. Action News captured the mangled wreckage being towed from the scene. The CHP says an 18-year-old homeless woman was headed towards the intersection and wheeled right to a stop sign. They say she slammed into another car driven by an 88-year-old man trailer, sending both cars into the embankment. His 100-year-old passenger died at the scene. The driver and two other passengers were hospitalized with moderate to major injuries. The 18-year-old was hospitalized with major injuries. The crash remains under investigation, and alcohol and drugs do not appear to be factors. Now to our other top story tonight, the suspect of a deadly hit-and-run turns herself in and sees the victim's family for the first time since the tragedy. Today's courtroom face-off left loved ones grieving the loss of a son, husband, and father.
He can't come back. He cannot. We can't get that back. We can't get him back. You know what I'm saying? My baby, I can't get him back.
Thanks for joining us for Action News Live at 6. Good evening. I'm Dale Uron. We're live on ABC 30, Disney Plus, and wherever you stream. The family of Marvin Johnson Jr. has been grieving the loss of their loved one for several weeks now. Action News was not allowed to show the face of 31-year-old Jamie McKenzie when she appeared in court today. She pleaded not guilty to a vehicular manslaughter charge. Earlier this month, Johnson was returning home from his Amazon job on a motorcycle when he was struck by a silver SUV at the intersection of Fruit and Dakota. Investigators say McKenzie fled the scene. On Wednesday, McKenzie turned herself in 3 weeks after the crash. Today, emotions ran raw for the family grappling with her not guilty plea.
I want to punch her in the face. Very upset. Very upset. I'm really upset that she's in court pleading not guilty. His kids is mourning their father. You know, my grandson don't even want to come to my house because everything in that house reminds me of my son.
Johnson's family now preparing funeral services scheduled for August 31st. And will be back in court for a preliminary hearing on August 5th. Drivers in Visalia won't have to wait much longer before road improvements on Lover Lane near State Route 198 are finalized. Work is currently underway from Highway 198 to Houston along Lover's Lane. Lane closures and construction continue for the next few months. Action News South Valley reporter Cassandra Gutierrez brings us the very latest on this multi-million-dollar project and how soon construction is expected to be completed.
Road work in Visalia continues as the Lover Lane 198 project moves into its last phase.
So what you're seeing out there is going to be the reconstruction of the number one lane on Lover's Lane between Mineral King and Houston. So the left lane on both sides, that whole section is going to get redone, brand new pavement, and they're also reconstructing the median through that whole section.
Caltrans began construction about 15 months ago. The project will cost around $45 million in state funds, but was desperately needed. For residents, the investment means more than nice roads and new sidewalks. It also means improved traffic flow and safety in the area.
We won't get so much of the race the red light and have to really get a lot of accidents and wrecks. Unfortunately, we can see that deal with my grandkids out here, us watching the guy get run over. That's kind of ugly. I'm glad they're finally doing something with this intersection.
The project has seen some challenges underground since the city's sewer system, a waterway, and some electrical wires run through the area. And although the construction process has left many drivers stuck in traffic, the city says they look forward to the improvements local commuters will experience.
At the end of the day, it's to save the people who are backing up on the freeway, creating a dangerous situation for those folks, because that's key is safety. So
It'll be good in some aspects, and it'll be frustrating for people who are used to getting off the freeway and jumping on Lover's Lane.
Caltrans says the project should be complete by the end of this year. In the meantime, drivers are encouraged to pay attention to lane closures as back-to-school traffic will soon pick back up. In Visalia, I'm Cassandra Gutierrez, ABC 30 Action News.
Turning to our temperatures, we're tracking days of triple digits. Chief meteorologist Kevin Newsquist of rising heat in the AccuWeather forecast. Hey, Kevin.
17 days of triple digits in Fresno so far, but the past 2 days have been exactly 97 degrees. Tomorrow at 101, so we're back to lining those triple digits up again under high pressure, clear skies over California, and a building heat pattern that will take us into a comfortable weekend, typical summer-type conditions, until we get to the end of July and the first 2 days here of August, where a heat wave shows up there.
City leaders are now considering a new tax that they say residents won't foot the greater bill. Council Mayor Jerry Dyer, joined by Council members Nelson Esparza and Mike Farbasi, to announce a new general sales tax proposal. Revenue would go towards transportation and infrastructure improvements. City officials say it does not start collecting money until Measure C expires next July. The current half-cent sales tax has long provided funding for these projects throughout Fresno County. Fresno County supervisors voted to send a proposed replacement into a 30-day impact review, likely preventing it from appearing on the November ballot. City says it wants to prevent funding gaps which threaten jobs with the new measures while ensuring the tax rate remains the same.
Nobody in the city will pay two taxes for the same thing. That's not a talking point. It's written into our language.
As a result of losing Measure C, the city of Fresno will lose $54 million annually, impacting a total of 217 employees in the city of Fresno. That's 217 jobs.
City leaders say the proposed measure could generate $65 million a year for Fresno. They say this tax would end after 10 years, or when a countywide transportation tax goes into effect. The proposal is set to go before the Fresno City Council next Thursday. Teenagers in Tulare County are already stepping into the role of teacher. A program called Reach and Rise allows teens to help younger students build their reading and math skills. Action News anchor Vanessa Vasconcelos shows us how they're also building their own path towards a career in education.
She may still be in high school, but Cielo is teaching. For some students, reading can be a tough chapter.
Sometimes I struggle with reading.
But at Cloversville Unified School District, the goal is having every child engage with confidence.
Writing is so fun. There's some dogs that start strong. They help me with my reading when I was only reading 7-3. Like now, I try to pronounce like more ultimately. And just the like process, I got like reading score.
Cielo is settling on Cloversville High School senior and part of Reach and Rise, a program aimed at finding educators within their students who need a little extra help with reading, math, or other subjects.
What I knew where to go and then was patient was the main thing. And like all kids have different attitudes and behaviors. When you respect the kids, how they respect you back.
Cloversville is a small, rural Tulare County city with 3 elementary schools. Reach and Rise has been so successful, the district is starting an education pathway.
They speak the lingo, right? They speak the same language, the cool language, they're hip.
But they're also building something bigger, relationships, trust, and hope. Evelyn wants to be a speech pathologist. She remembers struggling with her English.
I went to school, kindergarten, speaking only Spanish, barely any English. And it was really difficult, for myself and other Spanish speakers, starting kindergarten, starting school. We didn't really know much of what was going on.
Common lived experiences and needs connection.
A lot of kids had stuttering problems, and I had stuttering problems too growing up. I was like, everything kind of aligned within itself.
She's turning that struggle into her superpower.
I had like a stuttering problem, There's a word that I couldn't pronounce. I studied on them, and then she will help me undo it and then can help me pronounce them. So, yeah, I don't know my plan. My goal for my plan will be like honest stuff.
With a little encouragement, students use their imagination and introduce themselves with their favorite characters.
Comic books is something that really grabs their attention because it has all the pictures. It talks about, Spider-Man, the movie that they like to watch, video games.
As Evelyn and Cielo get ready to attend Fresno State, Flowersville wants them to return.
We want these kids to come back because they are leaders, they are self-driven, they want to give back to the little ones.
That's the ultimate lesson. Sometimes helping someone else find their voice can help you find yours too.
I think that their future is very promising. And you can watch more stories about career opportunities and inspiration for the next generation. Action News anchors Jason Oliveira and Vanessa Vasconcelos host Children First, Learning and Earning. That's this Sunday at 6:30 here on ABC 30. Special will also be available wherever you stream. That's the way in Sanger you'll find a place where culture and community meet. The Lotus Park invites you to savor Southeast Asian cuisine and sights that will take over your social media feed.
There's no substitute for local experience. I've lived in the valley my whole life. I understand what things are like around here, what's important to us, what it's like to get up for school in the morning, how everything around us is dependent upon whether or not we get to do what we want to do.
When you see a lot of weather happen, you have a better idea of what to expect.
Technology and passion come together. You can count on Kevin and ABC 30 AccuWeather.
I've been hit by a semi-truck on the freeway and I was going 60 miles an hour. If you hadn't injured, I was never starting with the insurance company. Without the resources of Jacoby Myers, I wouldn't be to the place I am today. Thank you, Jacoby Myers.
There are trucks, and then there's the Sierra with employee pricing for everyone, and with the capability to handle if life throws your way. That's the GMC Sierra, leading where it matters most. GMC Sierra, it's the truck. Celebrate Independence Day with employee pricing for everyone on all GMC Sierra 1500 models. With 0% APR, that's over $13,000 total value on this Sierra 1500 Denali.
The FCC is questioning our commitment to the community. Support your support for KFSN TV by scanning this QR code today. You have until July 29th to tell the FCC to keep your trusted local station on the air.
We got an Uber, but the Uber fell asleep and we ended up T-boning a car called Jacoby Myers. It was really helpful. I didn't have to put down any money to retain them. Jacoby Myers, they took care of me.
Open. Acorn Casino. 100% smoke-free slots and table games.
Well, for some who close their eyes, taste meals, and bring back memories of the homeland. In tonight's Dine and Dish, we show you how scenic surroundings complete an epic food journey. Pond on Delray Avenue has brought serenity to Sanger. The lotus blossoms make some Southeast Asian natives misty-eyed. What does the lotus flower represent in the culture?
It's a sacred flower.
Enlightenment, resilience, unity,
And a purpose.
it's the purpose of a growth.
It's just like the hard-bridges generation that draws long lines during Friday and Saturday night markets.
I have a lot of people come here. They feel like they're back home, and they feel like they're in America.
Vendors serve everything from barbecue to to egg rolls to smoked turkey legs at the market. Tom Timothy showed us how the petal of the lotus flower serves as a wrap. In dishes like young Tom or gold wrap,
We have lemon, we have ginger, we have purple onions, we have chili, fried chili pepper, we have roasted coconut.
wow, that's very good. The lotus fish wrap mixes tilapia and tuna.
We got fish, we got cucumber, long bean, cherry tomato,
Lemongrass and a tamarind sauce. After you with one bite,
one bite.
that's really good. So easy entertainment. Farm to table is just steps away with a ranch-raised chicken. Pieces are chopped up for a platter, which includes papaya salad.
Everybody has their own recipe. But get your sauce right here.
The chicken also goes into a savory soup you can enjoy in the pot house.
I want people feel this is home.
Pimaton started with 2 lotus plants in 2023 as they took root and expanded in the pond. So did the number of visitors who cooking a traditional meal.
Actually brought so many people together. It's so unique. I gotta say, it's a beautiful story.
We're very happy, very proud, very... I didn't even know we can come this far.
But they have. It's a cool place. A 20-minute drive outside Fresno takes you to a whole new world. Again, it is only open during Friday and Saturday night markets. So we're talking little moments of a fast-spreading plain to the 6th County. An update on the fight against the Phoenix fire fueled by dry grass and snow. And these temperatures below 100 for today, but we're going to be warming up.
Sunday afternoon, 8 p.m. is the evening.
These funds are dangerous, and this is our new factory. But the big trucking companies don't stand a chance against us. We fight against you and public.
Is made for so much more, and we were made to inspire health, wholeness, and health. And better with Pride Central Valley, which means all that they need for.
The most challenging part of corporate consulting is having those tough conversations. First, the customer asked for a car wash, and you told them that the guys who wash the car aren't in today. Aren't you a guy that can wash the car? Hey, remember, lefty loosey, righty tighty. Safety first, Hector, but also customer first. You first, not one. Because there's no I in tolerance.
Welcome to the table.
Join for $1 down and get up to 3 free months of Apple Music. No commitment. Deal ends Friday, July 31st.
Hey, ABC30, congrats on 70 years. Welcome back. We are used to in the valley with hot weather, but then when we peek at Kevin's 10-day forecast, it looks like we're preheating the oven for something else to come. These pairs of 97, this back-to-back, it's great. So, wish we could keep it, but we're going to have to surrender it until we get into August. August was the flex. But here we go. Yeah, 97 right now. That's our official afternoon high rest out. There was nothing but sunshine over Yosemite today. I love that long shot right there in Yosemite Conservancy. They call this the El Capitan cam. If you go to the Yosemite Conservancy webcam, you can look at this and a bunch of the other ones that you're familiar with. We show here from time to time, being a time lapse. Nothing but clear sky over California. No feature there that's really going to change the dynamic of our local weather here a whole lot over the next 4 or 5 days. Just a slow uptick in temperatures. Parts of the valley for tomorrow will flip these numbers over to upper 90s to 100 here or there. Probably 101, the peak number. That's where I have Fresno for tomorrow afternoon. Dew point at 50, the wind out of the west at 12 miles per hour. No huge concerns with air quality for tomorrow. It's going to be good in the North Valley, moderate elsewhere. That will change as we heat up, though, past the weekend. If you head to the beach, I was mentioning this earlier, we've got 80-degree readings in some locations over there. Cayugas and Pismo Beach. So that's a little warmer than typical. Usually you would expect upper 60s to low 70s. But that's an indication that being cut off from there. I mean, our limits will move through the extended forecast. No change really in the foothills for tomorrow. Maybe up 1 or 2 degrees here and there. Another cool start tomorrow morning. From 58 to 66, 67 degrees. Pretty comparable to where we were earlier today. This would make day 18 in triple digits. If it verifies, we'll be around 101 in many locations of the valley floor, but perhaps just holding on to our last opportunity there or two for 90s for a while. Now, it doesn't seem like we're really talking about heat much for this weekend, right? 7 days out, but all of a sudden, yeah, by the time we get to the end of July and the beginning of August, that is a heat wave for sure. All right, thank you, Jeff. Hey, Sydney here with Sports the Valley's long been the launching pad for solid baseball players.
Absolutely. We have a Fresno native who's decided between staying in college or signing with the Giants. We'll tell you his choice. Plus, even in the off-season, how Steph Curry is still making history.
You know, it's much fun. It's much flavor. It's on the go. If you could save something for later. Loaded KC. Let's get logo.
We welcome every new life with care, hope, and joy. Because every beginning deserves celebration. Every monster, every heartbeat, because life continues always.
We bring precision and skill to every procedure because every patient's brain matters.
We meet people where they are, because everyone deserves to have access to care.
I don't know why.
No payments for 90 days.
That's okay. We must say yes. That's one of America's #1 backyard building experts. Can we install your custom truck shed in a day? Yes. Are we proud to be made in America? Yes. Can you drive over a truck shed in a 4x4? Yes. But please don't. If you buy this month, can you get up to 18 months of no interest and no payments? Yes. That's right. We're saying yes to no payments till 2028 for qualified buyers. I'll take a visit while this deal lasts. And it feels good to say yes to that.
Every crew's got a favorite. Juicy chicken, savory rice, creamy mac and cheese. Whoa, the barbecue black beans are back. With a 12-piece family meal, everybody's eating. Let's get loco. El Pollo Loco.
Vegas official. The first overall draft pick signing with the Raiders earlier today. Mendoza played 3 seasons at Cal and his final year with Indiana, where he led the Hoosiers to their first ever undefeated season and a national championship. The Raiders hoping they've got their QB1 for the long haul. Fresno State not leading on their QB1 selection. Coach Madden says it'll be a decision made during fall camp. The front runners are Buchanan grad and fourth-year Bulldog Jaden Mandel, and Maryland transfer Christian Martin, who came to Fresno. He says to be the number 1 guy.
You know, we're on our best foot forward. None of the quarterbacks in the room made the decision, so no point in being having somebody else or because none of us make that decision.
This is the most confident I've been, playing for the Bulldogs here. I think it just comes down to my preparation of how mentally sharp and ready I am.
During fall camp, Coach Entz says decision-making and command of the huddle will be big focal points on the final decision. The starting quarterback will have a tough first test facing USC in LA in week 1. The Pac-12 Conference releasing championship dates and locations. First football title game of the new era will be played on December 4th, hosted by the entire seeded team. Men's and women's basketball tournaments coincide in Vegas at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Softball plays at Texas State, and baseball at Oregon State. Fresno native and SJM draft Mikey Bell was selected by the Giants in this year's draft. Today, the third baseman deciding to honor his commitment to the Georgia Bulldogs. Bell will not sign with the Giants and decide to play his final year of D1 baseball. He's back-to-back WCC Player of the Year at Gonzaga, now taking his talents to the SEC. The move gives the potential to improve his draft stock for 2027. The Dodgers using their rest day to visit the White House. President Donald Trump invited the team to celebrate their 2025 World Series win. The president calling the Dodgers, quote, one of the great brands anywhere in the world. Retired Dodgers legend Clayton Kershaw also making the trip. Trump welcoming the Dodgers back for a second straight year, adding, quote, maybe I'll see you again next year. This weekend, second baseman Jeff Kent will be inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame. Kent played for 6 teams, including the Dodgers and Giants, but says his best years in San Francisco. Kent won the NL MVP in 2000, helping the Giants to a World Series appearance in 2002. Kent will be Cooperstown official on Sunday. Into a future Hall of Famer, Steph Curry finding his way into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame early. Curry will be the first active player to have a dedicated exhibition in the hall, celebrating, of course, the 2-time MVP, 4-gold medalist, and 4-time NBA champion. The immersive exhibit is titled Stephen Curry Beyond the Arc. Visitors will see exclusive memorabilia, current footage, first-hand storytelling from the legend himself. That exhibit opens to the public tomorrow in Springfield, Missouri. So, just another thing.
Yeah, I think the crazy scenario, he's not in the Hall of Fame yet, but that's so weird. You don't need a ball. All right, we are tracking breaking news out of Sanger, where an arrest now has been made after a deadly crash, and new details about the investigation into a man arrested for the murder of a woman whose body was found in Elm Street.
Plus tax. The powerful, reliable Accord is in stock now for $229 a month plus tax. To choose Honda, search your local Honda dealer today. This is the furniture America has waited 250 years for. My name is Century Mansion and I'm negotiating for this home of Hong Kong. Yeah, I've been selling flip diamonds only for my only and my plate agent is right now upholders homes that his favorite furniture and buy where America shops for furniture. Try it. If It's good.
I called them out.
I called the Lama right after my accident.
Anytime I needed them, they were listening to us.
They fuck up with me like every day. They felt like family. There's a 7 o'clock and it feels great.
I actually felt every time I saw them. They got me in the car and I got out.
I would absolutely recommend the Lama show to that.
If you, what is it?
There's one of the bands Honda for a fraction of the price. If you want a certified pre-owned Honda, get certified pre-owned Hondas Red Star for big savings. That's my Honda's 7-year 100,000-mile warranty. Search for a Honda dealer today. She's the one with the one of America's summer concert series, sponsored by Norwegian Cruise Line. Fresno Grizzlies baseball. It happens here. It's been a week of big paydays and no surprises. And if you this day, which play you catch out? That's $99. 97 on ABC 30. Starts now with breaking news.
Breaking news coming out of Sanger. Police announced a suspect in a deadly hit and run is now in custody. 57-year-old Albino Castro of Sanger was arrested less than 12 hours after the collision, which killed 71-year-old Bernard Angel. It happened just before 5:30 this morning on Academy Avenue and 3rd Street. Officers found the victim lying in the street. He was declared dead at the scene, and there was no sign of the driver. Police said they were able to track down the suspected vehicle using the city's surveillance system, along with a recently implemented block camera. Castro was booked and now faces a felony hit and run charge.
An update now on a disturbing discovery. 58-year-old Michael Cruz of Fresno is now in custody for the murder of a woman whose body was found in a dumpster in northwest Fresno. That woman, now identified as 52-year-old Jennifer Michelle Jones. Thanks for joining us live at 6:30. I'm Lisa Colon.
And on Daily Raw, we're live on ABC 30, Disney Plus, and wherever you stream. Investigators found the body of Jennifer Michelle Jones spotted early Sunday morning in the industrial complex on Fallbrook Avenue near Ingram, but many questions remain.
This evening, police are still actively investigating this homicide to determine how the victim got there in the first place. Disturbing discovery. The body of Jennifer Michelle Jones found in a dumpster in northwest Fresno over the weekend.
I'm sorry that was it's unfortunate. Confident she's in a better place.
Just days later, unarrested, 58-year-old Michael Cruz was murdered. Police say the two were essential to one another. Don't believe this is tied to a relationship dispute. Those who knew Michelle say she frequented the Pontiac area, not far from where her body was recovered. We visited West Beechwood Avenue, where she was believed to have lived, and yesterday there was a heavy police presence, as seen here on video obtained by Action News. We spoke with a neighbor who asked to remain anonymous, saying they witnessed the operation play out.
It was a little shocking. It was real organized. It was quiet. It was neat. There was no access to the neighborhood.
At this point, police could not confirm if the operation was connected to Cruz's arrest, but neighbors say they've also seen him frequent the area. Large tarps cover the backyard of the home where neighbors say there was police activity.
We did see a little bit of police activity. There was a little bit of resistance. There's always people there. Always people. You don't know who's who, but you know who's not supposed to be there.
Action News hasn't covered Cruz has prior criminal history out of state, including an assault. Police have yet to release Michelle's cause of death or a motive for her murder. And while an arrest has been made, police say they're still asking for anyone with information to come forward and contact them, and we can remain anonymous.
In an Action News update, it's going to take longer to identify the victim of a fiery Frederick County crash. The coroner's office told us the body of the man killed was badly burned, making it more challenging to identify him. High-speed crash happened yesterday around 8 a.m. on Manning near Yuma, just outside the city of San Joaquin. Highway Patrol says a scratcher was traveling along the shoulder of Manning when a car ran into it at a high rate of speed. That car flipped several times, landing on the other side of the road and then caught on fire. The driver died at the scene, and then on the transport, hospitalized with major injuries. And we have an update to breaking news in Merced County. That is where a new branch fire sparked near Snelling. Evacuation warnings have been issued for residents between Snelling and Merced Falls Road. The so-called Fields fire has scorched nearly 300 acres since igniting just before 2 this afternoon off the range of Fields Road. This is the same area where a fire burned late last month, which also charred about 200 acres. A temporary evacuation site has been set up at First Baptist Church off Snelling and Highway 59.
New on Action News, we're hearing from the CEO of Flock Safety as communities in the Valley and across the state raise questions about the company's cameras. On Monday in Central Fresno, residents passionately voiced privacy concerns at a community forum discussion held by Fresno Police. The department uses around 70 cameras and stands by the technology. Flock Safety views itself as a public protection technology company using license plate reading cameras to help law enforcement investigate crimes and locate missing people. Meanwhile, critics see it as a growing surveillance network and are concerned about how data is collected and shared. The LAPD suspended its use of Flock due to concerns over data, privacy, security, and distribution. The company's CEO believes that they should listen to critics, but says many conversations have led to a deeper understanding of what the company is doing with its cameras.
Once they understand what the technology actually does, not what it might do in 50 years, not what someone thinks it could do, but what it actually does day in and day out. Right? It takes a picture of a car. Most people go, this makes a lot of sense. I want the kids to be safe.
The CEO believes the LAPD cancellation will only be temporary. Here in Fresno, the Fresno Police Department said they conduct monthly audits of camera usage. Now, Police Chief Mindy Castro says the department is currently exploring if audits can be made public to provide greater transparency.
Tulare County School District is gearing up to welcome even more students this upcoming school year. Ribbon cutting marks history at Farmersville Unified. The school district now has an official educational program for children before they enter grade school. Their new transitional kindergarten, or TK building, has been in the works for years. The goal is to keep students in Farmersville and not lose them to the larger school districts, while also encouraging learning and social skills from a young age.
That makes a huge difference. You think about the advantage for kids to learn not only academics, but learning about social skills. The community here is excited. This is an opportunity to say this is our TK place in partnership with T12 Corporate Preschool. But now we can say this is the place for you to bring your children to Farmersville Unified.
The new building will welcome 75 new students, and the number is expected to grow in the coming years. Farmersville Unified currently accepting applications for TK students. Well, then, can you discover unwelcome guests living inside your wall?
Well, that's what happens with the Bay Area tenants coming up, the discovery of the Redstone roommates. Hello, I'm Eliza Navarro.
And I'm Jason Oliveira. Tomorrow on Action News AM Live, you'll be able to visit Merced Applegate Park soon again, as soon as this weekend.
And the grand reopening that will be taking place following a series of needed improvements and additions over the last 6 months.
Plus, we'll have for the forecast over any breaking news and everything you need to get ready for first thing in the morning.
On Action News AM Live, again at 2:30 a.m. Kevin is saying that weather is something that affects all of us every single day.
I listen to Kevin because he's my coworker. But when I'm at home, I listen to Kevin because I need to know how to get ready for my day.
He's really good at looking 5, 7, 10 days out to see if there's any big changes that warrant an AccuWeather alert.
An app can give you the numbers, but it really doesn't know the community. Kevin grew up in the valley, so he really knows the community.
Technology and passion. You can count on Kevin and ABC 30 AccuWeather.
We can help. At Oasis Little Day Program, we provide specialized and affordable care for older adults experiencing memory loss. With stimulating activities, socialization, and free balanced meals, we can help slow the progression progression of dementia. Meet our experienced staff, tour the newly expanded facility, and schedule a free trial today. Call Oasis at 559-224-9121.
And then there's peace here with employee pricing for everyone. The keeper doesn't even know like further your way. That's GMC leading what matters most. It's the truck. Celebrate Independence Day with employee pricing for everyone on all GMC Sierra 1500 models. With 0% APR, that's over $13,000 total value on this Sierra 1500 Denali.
From the field to the world stage, soccer legend Wayne Rooney inspired generations to dream big and believe in possibilities. Now the two-time Olympic gold medalist and FIFA Women's World Cup champion is coming to Fresno as the keynote speaker for the 37th annual Central California Women's Conference. This year's theme is Beyond the Goal, a celebration of perseverance and excellence. Find inspiration, connection, and power in discovering what lies beyond your next goal. Get tickets today. Sponsored by ABC 30.
Central California's #1 news with Margot Kim, Katie Durant, and Chief Meteorologist Kevin Musso. This is ABC 30 Action News, live at 6:30.
Military says it is conducting airstrikes against Iran for the 13th straight night. President Trump said today he is considering a massive attack but has not made a final call. Iran-backed Houthis claim they struck 2 Saudi oil tankers in the Red Sea. It's an alternate route for some ships avoiding the Strait of Hormuz. The president said they would be punished. Oil prices are spiking under the renewed hostilities. Brent crude, the global oil benchmark, briefly topped $100 a barrel for the first time since May. The U.S. benchmark is moving around the $90 mark.
In the Bay Area, 2 roommates kept hearing bumps in the night. They were looking to discover a mother raccoon made a family home inside the wall of a rental unit.
Reporter Stephanie Sierra shows us the destructive and sad results when wild animals move in.
It's scratching through this wall.
That's the sound Isaac Brodkin and his roommate heard for weeks inside the walls of their San Francisco apartment.
And it kept on waking me up, and I couldn't sleep. That's when I knew that it had to be some type of animal.
Online research pointed to raccoons, which are known to live in nearby Golden Gate Park.
Where they were for the most part.
Isaac says he began hearing crawling in his bedroom walls last April. He and his roommate notified the landlord Penny and Everest Real Estate. It sent an exterminator who sprayed a repellent, but the animals remained in the wall.
The sound just kept repeating more intense, just like how horror movie would. I was getting like spooked, so I moved into the living room to sleep there. I definitely was scared. I thought the animal was gonna break in.
And then it did. Turns out a mother raccoon had given birth inside the wall, then broke through to Isaac's bedroom. So the roommates called animal control. You hear the baby's scream? Isaac said he's been hearing it for weeks.
And I would also hear sounded like sucking sounds, like feeding sounds.
Oh, it's one.
The mother raccoon peered through the hole in Isaac's wall during a visit by animal control.
I think it's pretty dull if you have to, so close to me.
The mother had pulled Isaac's Christmas lights into the wall to cushion.
I definitely felt like I was roommates with his family, and it sounded like they were taking care of each other, and sometimes it was kind of cute.
But also unsafe. The animals had been in the wall for nearly 2 months.
The worst thing that could happen is the animal breaks through the ceiling and like drops on my head while I'm sleeping.
I wouldn't want to be the tenant that wakes up to find the raccoon in my living room.
Tenant rights attorney Ramon Popal says state law requires landlords to provide a safe and livable space.
There's a wild animal invading your private space, unexpected. That would be upon those rights.
Finally, an exterminator opened the wall to remove the animals. The mother did not survive.
Well, the mother raccoon fell through the wall and trapped itself. I was sad about that because I felt like I knew this family very well by living so close to them for 2 months.
Isaac and his roommate moved out, and the baby raccoons
I hope that they're in Golden Gate Park and living the best life there.
Stephanie Sierra, ABC 30 Action News.
Well, if you have upside chores, take care of them early morning or early evening.
The Fox 16 will forecast ahead of 2-meteorologist Kevin Russo tells us we'll need today before we stretch of significant temperatures.
Meteorology on keeping you well, and it starts with primary care that knows the real you. Doctors who know your story, what keeps you up at night, and your dreams for the future. The kind of doctors you look forward to seeing. Take their time and know how busy life can get. No matter what you're looking for, you'll find the right doctor here. The one who's always on Since retiring, I've decided to focus my energy in other areas. Mainly corporate consulting. Who can they count on? Who? The great thing about "You Can Count on Us" being the tagline is you can put the emphasis wherever you want. You can count on us. You can count on us. That's you.
Students get to work. Sunday, Jason Oliveira and Vanessa Vasconcelos share local programs giving teens hands-on experience. From Ford and Graduate High School, of jobs and education to working at car dealerships. Children first. Learning and growing. Sunday at 6:30 on ABC 30.
Sponsored by Valley Children's Healthcare to their Employment Office of Education and Educational Employees Credit Union.
Whether you work by a delivery truck or work by any kind of company vehicle, you can be for TV80. If you work by a big truck, call us.
It's the last call for clearance at Lazy Boy. We're clearing everything else store-wide. Save up to 50% on closeouts, overstocks, and floor samples. Get our best offers on your favorite Lazy Boy furniture. Lazy Boy, long way for lazy.
Welcome back. Meteorologist Kevin Russo is here with us. And Kevin, today's Thursday, which means Friday, New Year. That's about it. They call it. And you can
Today was a really good day to have off. Past 2 days have been really nice. It's not going to get too hot too quick, but it will by the time we get to this time next week. The lake looking good this afternoon. Too dry up there, obviously, but hey, it's a long way on rainfall season. We're going to turn the corner on this summer pretty quick. Here are the numbers. Almanac, 2 days in a row, 97. That's nice. We can get that in July. We take it any time. The average is 98. That's 70. But the record for this day from 2006 was 113 degrees. Sunset tonight at 8:13. Over California, there's nothing really going on to speak of right now. No huge dynamic, with the exception of what's happening out in the desert. There is some heat going on out there. You can see it when you look at this map. Las Vegas right now 110 comparatively. Fresno at 97, and then 67 degrees in San Francisco as we speak. Palm Springs, though, at 112. Low sun angle here reflecting off of the element by study. Tulare County is at 95 and sunshine. Just about a perfect day for the calendar. And good moderate air quality sun's half for tomorrow. So that was the status quo for this afternoon. The mountain communities just maybe 1 or 2 degrees warmer than today. Hardly noticeable, really. Nice cool start and a nice warm finish in the afternoon. And tomorrow morning, we still get to hold on to 60-degree readings in the morning hours. This summer, more than any summer I can remember in recent history, the mornings have been really, really nice. Upper 50s, 60s, in the month of July especially are pretty special. And it looks like we're going to duplicate that again tomorrow before we start warming up next week. This would make the 18th day where Fresno has reported a triple-digit day if it verifies. And as close as we got to it today, I would expect we'll probably be right there. In fact, somewhere between 98 to 102 is what we expect for tomorrow afternoon. Now on to the 7-day forecast, where you can see not a lot of change, really. Through the upcoming weekend, in the middle of next week, you think, wow, we're smooth sailing. except for one thing. The end of July and the beginning of August, and that is a bona fide heat wave right there.
Thanks, Kevin. Puerto Rican get home now.
From lowriders to luxury busting, we have a list of the hottest events planned across the valley for your weekend.
We welcome every new life with care, hope, and joy, because every beginning deserves celebration. Monica and Happy with its life changing and state.
And because the same
It happens because it's like the first stage.
Jacoby Myers has been protecting the hardworking people of California for over 50 years, and we discovered more than $2 billion in settlements for earned rights increase. If you injured in an accident, Jacoby Myers will fight for the justice you deserve.
It's time. Industry leading is the right front. Fully redesigned 2026 RAV4. RAV4 plug-in hybrid.
Welcome to
You still have time to celebrate America's 250th anniversary by sharing your own story. The Fresno Mayor's Office has partnered with the Fresno City and County Historical Society for a unique video project. The goal is to gather 250 interviews with people across the city. The project aims to celebrate the people, places, and stories that shape our nation and city. Interviews will be taking place this Saturday from 11 until 3 at the Archive on Curve in downtown Fresno. We'll have a link to register on our website, abcstories.com.
A big backpack giveaway comes to the North Valley while lowrider enthusiasts have a place to celebrate the culture. Action News anchor Jason Oliveira takes a look at what's on tap for your weekend.
It's Low Valley Weekend at Chickasaw Park as the Fresno Grizzlies welcome the community all weekend long to the downtown stadium. It's 3 days of celebrating Low Valley culture. Low Riders Weekend runs Friday through Sunday. Fresno City College invites dancers, dance enthusiasts, and the community to the FCC Dance Expo 2026. It's all happening Saturday on campus. The expo runs all day and features over 40 master classes taught by industry professionals. Get a good look at everything from tap and ballet to jazz and hip-hop dance. It's Saturday at Fresno City College. Madera 4 is excited to welcome Madera residents for its school backpack giveaway. The annual event gets underway at 10 in the morning on Saturday. The giveaway is open to Madera County residents only, and your child must be present to receive their backpack. It is first come, first served, Saturday at Madera 4. A fun event returns Saturday to the Portugal Broken Grounds when the Mutt Busting Series comes to town. Join the fun for round 2 of the series that kicks off at 9 in the morning on Saturday. Come cheer on these young riders as they compete for a spot in October's Harvest Rodeo Championship. For a full list of events happening in your area, the Calavera, ABC30, Action News.
Still the Brandon Dunn member at the Fresno Capital City.
A little ray of sunshine for Ronald that's already showing its personality.
ABC 30 Action News is sponsored by Famous Furniture Galleries.
We've always believed in sharing, not just for our victims, but for everyone. Through good times and hard times, we're here, working in the community and building volunteering at the community, helping local schools with classroom supplies, or helping them get back on track. EDC isn't just a credit union, it's the name of our partners. All this year, EDCU, smarter banking since 1934.
When it comes to winning experience, no one else can say they are the Curtis Legal Group. For over 70 years, we've been known in the Central Valley for winning. We are the Curtis Legal Group. We are your car wreck ammunition. The one thing they won't do is pay interest on a new ship. Now, get 0% financing for 5 years on 2026 and 1,500 miles. No payments for 90 days. Because you want this stuff.
It's so much more than a child.
Vision Tractor in Madera has been rooted in the community for over 50 years. Family grown, family run, and family business. From brick wall utilities to high horsepower giants, John Deere has a tractor for every operation. Need a lot of horsepower? The 5 and 6 series delivery. Stepping up production. The 7 and 8 series offer advanced technologies and power. For the largest, most demanding job, the 9 series sets the standard. Vision Tractor, quicker solutions, guaranteed.
Darius was on his way home from basketball with his mom when out of nowhere they had single. The decision to call and start Sabre for their decision. He knew the heavy hitters would get him the money he deserved. Following insurance company, I'll win this for
Coming up tonight at 11, a new tax is being considered by Fresno City leaders after an extension to Measure C was stopped by the county. White City leaders say the change wouldn't technically cost taxpayers anything extra.
As we continue to monitor the rock fire that's burning in Inyo County, parts of the Inyo National Forest are now closed. Crews work to fight the flames, fight difficult terrain and warm weather. If there's any late-breaking news, we will bring it to you as it happens. Join us tonight on Action News, live at 11. One of the newest babies at the Fresno Capital City finally has a name.
Meet little Soleil, naming Sun or Sunlight. Susan will say she's already showing her personality at the Little Ball of Sunshine. Her mother, a 16-year-old Siamese named Sophia, gave birth to the little female on June 11th. Siamese are the largest species of tailless primates and are considered endangered in their natural habitat. Soleil is the third baby for Sophia and her father Noah.
Siamese also well distributed, so I think that's what it is.
Thanks for making Action News at 6:30 part of your evening. We're working on all new stories for Live at 11.
You can also download our ABC 30 News app for all your local news and weather anytime. That is a live link from downtown Fresno Skycam. Have a great night, everybody. Join us live at 11.
She's a great winner. He loves by me. Genesis Harry Murphy. Sponsored for the America's Summer Concert Series. Sponsored by Mom. Truck accident causes your life. case review. The most challenging part of corporate consulting, having the tough conversations.
Right. The customer asked for a car wash, and you told them that the guys who wash the car all day today. Aren't you a guy that wash the car? Hey, remember, let DUC right anytime. Safety first, Hector, but also customer first. You first, not one.
Because there's no I, you can count on us. But there is us. Hard as your life. Studies of Sweet Case Health and Food Forward. Call now for a Sweet Case review.
All of them won their first games in Reynolds. That includes yesterday's champ Dean Zach, who won all of his whopping $36,000 without betting a single dollar in Final Jeopardy. Pretty impressive. Today he is joined by Matthew and Jacqueline. Good luck to all three of you. Time to play Jeopardy. The Jeopardy round today comes with these 6 categories. First up, elect me as president. Not me, the people in the category. Then we have Kid Lit, Sailing Away, Potpourri, category called I Don't Know It. And finally, I'm Joe Buck. Athletes try to meet the big moment. I'll have clues about times I got to do the same in the broadcast booth. You, as champ, you start us off.
Let's start off with Joe Buck for 800.
Here's Joe Buck.
Russ Hodges beat me to it in 1951, but after Travis Ishikawa's walk-off homer to win the 2014 NLCS for San Francisco, I got to say these 5 words.
Matthew,
What is the Giants win the pennant?
that is the call.
Elect me, 800.
Yes, it is. That's a daily double, Matthew. Thanks to Joe Buck. You can wager us to 1,000.
Oh, please.
All right, going for 1,800. The clue for you is elect me as president. An 1840 viral campaign song mentions 2 things: this battle and this running mate,
Who are the canoe and Tyler 2?
You got both halves, and you got $1,800. Good start. How about now, Matthew?
Joe Buck 1,000.
That's the Joe Buck.
If I had to pick a favorite, it'd be touchdown. The game-winning touchdown with no time left on the clock got this a limited 2-word description that led with the state name.
What do you think for the miracle?
Good for 1,000.
Let's keep going with Joe Buck for 6.
Back to Joe.
At the 2011 World Series, I echoed a call of my dad from 1991 with, "We will see you tomorrow night," after David Freese won Game 6 for this National League team and sent Busch Stadium into a frenzy.
Team for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Right.
Keep going with Joe Buck for 400.
Joe.
At Super Bowl 42, it was first alone touchdown New York, after this Giants quarterback lobbed the game winner to shock the 18-0 Patriots. These days, he's a different type of pitch man.
Eli Manning. Yes. Let's finish it out with Joe Buck.
One more clue from Joe Buck.
I knew their fans wanted to hear this. This team are world champions after breaking an 86-year-long Bambino-related curse.
Steve.
Who are the Boston Red Sox?
That is correct. And you can see Joe hosting ESPN Jeopardy starting July 31st on Disney Plus and Hulu. Back to you, Dean.
Elect me as president for 1,000.
The OK in Ben Davison's OK Club is for this, a reference to the upstate New York village where he was born. Jacqueline, what is OK to have? Good for 1,000. That's good for 1,000. This book about Augie Pullman, who has facial differences, has spent more than 500 weeks on the bestseller list. Dean.
What is Wonder?
That's the book.
You can let 8.
One of the New York Public Library's most checked out books is this 1962 classic about Peter, who goes exploring on a winter's morn. Definitely.
It was a snowy day.
Well done. Carrying on Donald Sobel's legacy, in 2025, Son Eric published a new collection of mysteries featuring this boy detective, Matthew,
Who is Encyclopedia Brown?
Right.
Stealing away 800.
An old nautical punishment involves being hauled under this part of the hull. Matthew,
The Keel.
Keel Hall.
Select me 600.
Lyndon B. Johnson's Daisy ad, which featured a girl and a nuclear explosion, helped defeat this man from Arizona. Definitely.
Was Goldwater?
Correct.
Hovering for 8.
You can get from Schiphol Airport to the center of this capital in about 17 minutes by train.
Definitely. Was Amsterdam?
Right again.
I didn't get it for 1,000.
This Ford does triple duty as city name, the name of an area, and the bird means to baffle or perplex. Matthew, what is buffalo? Correct. 1,000 feet.
Giving away 1,000.
The long planks running lengthwise on a boat's side are called dinghies, like a constituent unit of the United Kingdom. They're called whales. The whales of the boat. We got a close kick, everybody's playing well. We're going to see that our first commercial break. We'll be back in a moment. Stay tuned. You're watching Jeff.
This summer, choose Honda. New Hondas are on sale now during the Honda Summer Event. These are new Honda Accord for just $229 a month plus tax. The powerful reliable Ford is in stock now for $229 a month plus tax. To choose Honda, see your local Honda dealer today.
At Planet Fitness, personalize your fitness. Join for $1 down to get up to 3 months of activity. No commitment. Get ready to ride this.
Plus 1. Online, bigger distance coaching. One Honda Hockey. Inside joke. 30,000 people are waiting. There for 1 minute.
It starts with you. Become a big. Visit us at bigs.org.
Innovate on the road and far beyond by manufacturing prosthetic plate belts that allow for greater flexibility of movement. Motion for life. The pain was really bad in my knees, my ankles, my headphones that I've done a 50 store. I was like, holy cow.
Dodge Report made a big difference in my life.
What is 40 all my life? You can't even look. With a free ice support getting at the Disney store. Good feet, good life.
This summer, choose Honda. New Hondas are on sale now during the Honda Summer Event. These are new Honda Accord for just $229 a month plus tax. The powerful reliable Ford is in stock now for $229 a month plus tax. To choose Honda, search your local Honda dealer today.
You apply by September 1st at University of Maryland Global Campus, an accredited university that has transformed adult lives for more than 75 years. You're not waiting to win. You're ready to succeed again. And
It's a very specific Thanksgiving tradition.
Yes, this started about 45 years ago, 2001. We had to have Thanksgiving at my parents' house, which was where we usually go. And so my mom wanted me to play the violin when I had family. And obviously I was like, no, I'm not going to do it when everyone else does something.
Okay.
And so ever since we had an annual calendar at Thanksgiving, okay, we tell them, yeah, it's not competitive. People always say this when they're always really like, oh, that sounds amazing. Or like, oh my God, that's so horrifying.
And here's my only question. Is it before or after dinner?
After dinner, but before dessert.
I see. People are a little sleepy, but not too sleepy though.
Yeah.
So Washington Talent Show. Matthew Rigo is here from Madison, Alabama, a community college math instructor and a precocious geography kid, right?
Yeah, that's right. So when I was age 3, I was spending week in my grandparents' house. They had a plate map with the United States on it. Okay. And I memorized state capitals.
At age 3, you knew all the state capitals.
At age 3, apparently. And it kind of became a favorite party trick for my parents and especially their friends to quiz me on what's the capital of Kansas, what's the capital of New Hampshire, and then one day, what's the capital of Canada? And I was stumped. And at that moment, 3-year-old me realized maybe I'm not quite ready for the alphabet stage.
You don't want to take too early. Not too early. You didn't become a geography geek. You got to meet Alex. That's right. Fantastic. And here you are on the stage. Well done. Our returning champion is Dean Back from Pearland, Texas, a creative writing graduate student. You have a funny story from a vacation in Florence, Italy. Is that right?
Indeed, when my brother and I were on our European backpacking trip, we accidentally found blind dating events for older and quarantine singles.
Did you think it was a dating event that would include your age group and you were hoping to meet some locals? Or
No, I think we were just kind of very confused at the time.
and did you make any memorable love matches among the...
I can't say that I did. Very sad.
Well, maybe next time. Maybe you'll be a little older. Next time you go to Florida. Matthew, you get a last first response. It's extra buttons, everybody. We'll get back into the round.
Let's go like me 400.
After a global conflict and a pandemic, pledged to return to normalcy in 1920. Pete,
It was Harding.
yes.
Let's do like me as president for 200.
In this year, the year before Prohibition ended, Happy Days Are Here Again became a Democratic Party campaign song.
Now, what is 1932?
Back to you.
Potpourri 1,000.
This seafood stew is a specialty of Marseille.
What is bouillabaisse? Right. Potpourri 600.
This country, known as Postwar Plato, won 6 Olympic gold medals in 2026, setting a new record for a single Winter Olympics.
What is Norway?
You wasn't listed.
Potpourri 400.
Here's the iconic logo of this country. It used to include the words Moline, Illinois.
What is John Deere?
Right.
I don't get it. 800.
This phrase meaning it's unintelligible is popularized by a description of a Cicero speech in Julius Caesar. Jacqueline,
What is this all Greek to me?
correct.
7 north of 6.
Always be careful on this wave, the little bridge used to board and disembark. Jacqueline,
What is the gangway?
that's right.
7 to 4.
When a ship capsizes with the mast pointing straight down, it's said to be doing this, as the hull resembles a reptile shell.
What is turtling?
Yes,
I don't get it. 600.
Rogers and Hart used this word for confused in a song title, along with bewitched and bothered. Jacqueline,
What is bewildered?
bewildered.
I don't get it. 4.
Es como decir, I don't understand en español. Matthew,
What is no comprende?
no. Dina, Jacqueline? Right except for the verb, Matthew. No comprendo. Back to you, Jacqueline.
Tablet to 4.
Brad Meltzer writes about historic heroes as kids. He spoke with a lesson in this series, This Type of People Change the World. Steve,
What are revolutionaries?
Matthew or Jacqueline? Ordinary people change the world. Jacqueline, still your voice. This musical has been bringing history to life for almost a decade and becomes a movie event in August. In the parlance of the interweb, if I preface the question with CLI5, I'm asking you to explain the answer to me this way. Jacqueline,
What is life on 5?
right.
Tablet to 2.
On Saturday, he ate through 1 piece of chocolate cake, 1 ice cream cone, 1 pickle, and a whole lot more. Jacqueline,
So it's a very hungry caterpillar?
he was hungry, yes. One more clue in sailing away. Common problems on a sailboat involve unjamming halyards, nautical terms for these. Steve,
What are not?
no. Matthew,
What are ropes?
they are ropes. Yes, you have a narrow lead at the end of the Jeopardy round. Everybody's playing well. Let's see what happens at Double Jeopardy. Beginning after this.
What does this mean? Modern Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis symptoms can keep coming back.
Birth away from what's possible with your body.
IL-23 blockers for Crohn's and UC doctors start administration from the start.
Confide in healthcare symptom relief as early as 50%. Remission at 12 weeks. 14 and 2
Increased risk of infections or lower ability to fight them, and liver problems may occur. before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you've had an infection, flu-like symptoms, or need a vaccination. Break away with Tremfya.
File for 15 weeks. But horse you test your doctor about Tremfya today.
It's gonna be crazy.
The Wrestling Family Feud. New tonight on ABC at 3 months.
We're all in on keeping you well. And it starts with primary care that knows the real you. Doctors who know your story and know how it keeps you looking like the kind of doctors you look forward to seeing. Take their time. You know how busy life can get. No matter what you're looking for, you'll find the right doctor here. The one who's all in on you.
When you need size, selection, and all that comfort, that's why the Exodus is by Philips. Exhibition on the work and play. It's the in-plus style with love and intense color. Versatility is different now. And they from this way, one wide, and you receive a personalized fitting to ensure a perfect fit. Find style and comfort at the Exhibition store by Philips. With comfort.
And the prestige here with employee pricing for everyone. The capability to handle what life throws your way. That's the GMC Sierra. Leading where it matters most. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Celebrate Independence Day with employee pricing for everyone on all GMC Sierra 1500 models. And 0% APR. That's with $15,000 total value on this year, $1,500.
Sponsored in part by
My cholesterol is borderline, so I take garlic to help maintain healthy cholesterol safely and naturally. And it's over-free. I'm taking charge of my cholesterol with garlic. It calms. Well, it's a feed you the food you deserve.
To be your best friend forever. Love your life family. Keep the life Players. We begin with That's Our City. Don't wear it out. Followed by clues from the songs. Then we have Earth Science, the contest, on the movie poster, and finally, consecutive letter one pick. Fewer phrases like low maintenance starts with L and consecutive letters of the alphabet. Dean, you're up first.
Alright, let's do That's Our City Name for 1200.
The side of the jail referenced in the name of an 1898 ballad. It was charged in 1253 by King Henry III.
Steve, what is ready?
Ready to go.
Yeah, let's do Our City Name for 800.
This city in the Nile River Delta has lent its name to a discovery that led to the deciphering of hieroglyphics. That's
Rosetta. That's right. Our city name 1600.
This city on the Euphrates River was partially taken over by ISIS militants until Iraqi government forces reasserted control in 2016. Jackal, what is Baghdad? No.
Steve, for the Ramadi.
Ramadi, yes.
Let's do on the movie poster for 1200.
It's the name of the yellow. Categories on the movie poster. How does that feel?
That's pretty good. Let's make it true.
Okay. $6,000 at stake. You will have the lead if you're correct on the movie poster. 1986. 2 dog tags in place of 2 O's in the title.
What is Platoon?
Well done. You double up to $12,000.
Let's do Earth Science for 800.
Dr. Ash, up $78.
This is really tempting. Sir, might as well.
$12,000 on a single fruit. We'll have 24 things you're at. Here's that clue in Earth Science. The technical definition of this stuff is any layer of ground that's been at or below 32 degrees Fahrenheit for 2 or more years.
What is permafrost?
Permafrost is correct.
to our city name for 2000.
The national capital from 1959 to 1969. It's located 9 miles southwest of Islamabad, the current capital.
Matthew, what is Rawalpindi?
Yes, can't prove a geography kid with that.
Consecutive letter word here, 2000.
Preparatory days before the beginning of Lent on Ash Wednesday. Shrove Tuesday, 2000 more for you.
Consecutive 16.
The region of the solar system where Eunomia and Juno are found.
Matthew, what's the asteroid belt? Right. Consecutive 12.
Citrus aurantifolia botanically is popularly used in a pie.
Matthew, what's key line?
Right again.
Consecutive 8.
Attire seen here appropriate for a party or formal social occasion.
Matthew, what's cocktail dress? That's for consecutive 4.
Lieutenant, it looks like the crime is one of these, done by someone part of the organization that was victimized.
Matthew, what's an inside job?
It's like an inside job. You got all 5 of those, Matthews.
Science, 2000.
Temps can hit 3,600 Fahrenheit in this appropriately named layer of the atmosphere between about 50 and 400 miles up.
Matthew, what's the thermosphere? Phoenix. Earth Science, 16.
Big spring tides occur during full and new moon. These 4-letter small tides take place at intermediate moon phases.
Matthew, what are nape tides?
Yes,
Earth 12.
Spanish for beach. In geology, it's a dry, flat, plant-free section at the bottom of the desert basin.
Matthew, what's playa?
Got it.
Psalms, 2000.
Lincoln's second inaugural address quoted Psalm 19, "The deeds of the Lord are true and righteous altogether."
Matthew, what are the precepts?
No? Drop 2000. Peter Jacqueline? It's the judgment of the Lord, Lincoln mentioned. Back to Matthew.
Psalm 16.
15 of the Psalms are designated as songs of ascent, used to be sung by pilgrims making their way up to the city.
What's Jerusalem?
Yes,
Psalms 12.
the 19th century image here is used to illustrate this psalm.
Matthew, what's Psalm 23?
Yes, the Lord is my shepherd.
Psalms 8.
Instruments named include the timbrel, a small one of these, played by the damsels in Psalm 68.
Matthew, what's a drum?
It is.
Contest, 2000.
A book and a movie told the tale of Evelyn Ryan, mom and serial contest winner from this city southwest of Toledo. Jacqueline,
What is Defiance, Ohio?
prize winner of Defiance, Ohio.
What's the author of Get Out?
The Dark Knight, 2008. Heath Ledger as the Joker, and this 3-word query. Jacqueline,
What is Why So Serious?
2003.
1600 with movies.
1995. Gabriel Byrne, Stephen Baldwin, and 3 other men standing in a police lineup. Jacqueline,
What is the Usual Suspects?
right.
2 for 8.
1961. A picture of Audrey Hepburn in a little black dress with a cat perched on her shoulder.
Matthew, what's Breakfast at Tiffany's?
You're correct.
Contest, 16.
Adam Scott, Zach Galifianakis, and Roger Ebert 100 plus times have attempted the wit and kiss of this New Yorker magazine contest. Jacqueline,
What is the Question Captain Thomas?
you got it.
Contest the Color.
The Fiddler's Contest is this state fair's oldest. First Brandon Berger of Keokuk won a title in 2025, 52 years after his first.
Matthew, what's the Iowa State Fair?
Keokuk, Iowa, yes.
Contest, 8.
Now heard as in the election was just this contest. Around 1910, it was a real thing in newspaper, offering sewing machine or a trip. It's the popularity contest. Matthew,
City name 4.
Capitol Square in this North Carolina city is a fine example of Greek Revival architecture. Jacqueline,
What is Raleigh?
yes.
Contest for 4.
The judgment of Paris, this type of contest with Athena, Hera, and Aphrodite as competitors, led to the start of the Trojan War.
Matthew, what's a beauty contest?
Correct or the lead.
Earth Science, 4.
The upper Midwest is stocked with wet depressions known as prairie seas, like hazardous depressions in a roadway. Jacqueline,
What are potholes?
very potholes, yes.
Movies for 400.
2023, a lone man, the clouds of an explosion, and the world forever changing. Jacqueline,
What is Oppenheimer?
that's the movie. One more clue from the book of Psalms. More than 70 of the 150 Psalms are attributed to this second king of Israel. Jacqueline,
What's King David?
King David is correct. Takes you to 12,800, and Matthew will have a $200 lead over these heading into Final Jeopardy. Fun game. Let's take a look at the category that will decide things. Authors, make your wagers, players. We'll come back with the clues in just a moment.
Teacher Chapo, before having to have migraines to withdraw from his constant friends. And look at me now. So it's me to get migraine, but Curita reduces attacks, making migraine and migraine days possible. To help you not forget to get migraine feeling, don't take ibuprofen. Stop taking get help right away for allergic reactions like trouble breathing, face, lip, or tongue swelling, itching, or rash. Tell your doctor about increased blood pressure or common pain or numbness in fingers and toes. Ask your doctor about Duracell to help prevent migraine.
Remember, you can customize and save hundreds of car insurance Liberty Mutual.
Where they go?
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Your sister's already early.
Honey, it's a headache.
Got that? Try Pink Fluid. The mass strength pain reliever that starts working fast. Pink Fluid makes pain strength and cutting back the anti-pain fast. It's also the best.
It's the first thing for a kid. Most of our kids don't watch.
You're selling a lot at first. Imagine 40 versions of your favorite car being the Honda. If you need help entering the number 40, put the rest of over the money.
This is the furniture America has waited 250 years for.
I'm in Century Penny Stockholm and they come to you with so much hope. My best-selling dining set, only $1.99. My standard dining, only $5.99. Only $7.99. So, it's America's favorite furniture. Huh?
Where America shops for furniture.
Try it.
Please don't be crazy.
As we approach the end of a very high game, often is the final Jeopardy battle. Let's reveal the clue. They sometimes find letters Charles Thunder. 30 seconds starts now, players. Good luck. By George Elliott, I'm afraid it's not George Elliott. What did you read exactly? She went all in. That'll drop her down to 0. Dean Zach fell into second place late in the round with 24,000. So impressive. Was he correct? He wrote down, no, he has George Elliott as well. He went to 1601. Okay, the small bet dropped you down to 22,399. So now it's up to Matthew Wiggle. His response was Charlotte Bronte. The Three-Fourths of Thunder is Bronte, like Brontosaurus, Thunder Lizard. Charlotte Bronte is correct. You can have a big payday here. He went here, holy moly, 23,801.
It's the last conference at Lazy Boy. We're doing everything like so live. They don't suggest to go on closeouts, oversells, and
It's Easy Boy Furniture. From Easy Boy. Long live so easy.
Sometimes I think that's fun.
This game show hour is brought to you by Easy Boy.
You can play hard, win cash, and drive home a new truck at the $777,000 Road to Riches giveaway at Chanchancy Gold Resort and Casino, now through September 7th. ABC 30's Game Show Hour, brought to you by Chanchancy Gold Resort and Casino. We're celebrating Winter Resort.
And where's the better winter resort than Sonia Samant at Deer Valley?
It's cold, but the wheel is hot.
Let's play Wheel of Fortune.
The money, what do you say?
Alright, this device first cost up is worth $1,000. The category is food and drink. Let's get the board. We'll start us off. Carrie, quick answer, everybody else? Frozen yogurt. That's what we need. Kind of stuff like that. Now, tell us about yourself. You have a very positive outlook on life. I do, Ryan. Thank you. I 7 years ago had a health scare with my doctor and found out that on a moment's notice I had 3 to 5 years to live. Extremely unhealthy. Didn't know it. He said, "Listen, who's gonna be around to walk your daughter down the aisle?" My life completely changed. Went home, lost 100 pounds, left my corporate stressful job, became a health coach. It's what I do to this day, and my life has been forever different. Every day is a gift in my life now that I've crossed that. I find chills hearing that story. Thank you. Look great. You sound great. I know you feel great. Nice to win great. Yeah. It's Carrie Collier from Pittsfield, California. Tell me about your family.
Well, I'm married to my best friend, my high school sweetheart. We've been married for 28 years.
Congratulations.
I have 2 lovely children, Jasmine and Jawan, and 4 amazing grandchildren, Soraya, Kane, Kai, and Ari. And I taught my grandkids how to swim, so we swim a lot. When I was a kid, I bowled all the way to an adult, and I am now teaching my grandkids how to bowl.
Well, that's my great grandmother was a pro bowler. Chambersburg, Pennsylvania.
Oh,
I'm not so good.
Sandra Maria from Oaklawn, Illinois. You're a happy empty nester. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How are you celebrating?
So, just dropped off my last 2 boys in school, and now I get to date my husband again. We go to baseball games and boxing events, and I love going to concerts.
What's it like to date all over again?
It's pretty cool. I'm like, hey, I think I like you.
I think I hope so. You're selfish. And you watch Wheel of Fortune a lot, but you're competitive watching.
Yes, we're definitely competitive. So the least of things to watch the dinner dishes, and I don't watch the lunch dishes.
You should be ahead by 6 months.
Yeah,
For me, good luck. Nice to meet you. Grab those devices one more time. This podcast now we're doing $1,000. The category is Think. And here we go. You got that one, $2,000. Some puzzles worth $4,500 cash. That's good stuff. For the first round of categories, back in the day, take a look, Carrie.
You've won the right. Start spinning. Here we go. I'm sorry. Sandra, your turn. 550. No, there's no R. There's the turn. Yes, sir. There was just one. Not a bad one. 650. I will take a T. 2 T's. 650 a pop. $1,800 for you. And N, please. There are 2 N's. That's good. $2,800 now. If you could spend some money, you could buy E, please. Only 3 E's. That was a good call. I'm going to buy an A, and there are a pair of A's. Then it's going to show you I'm into it. Black and white television. I'm glad you hit me. Knows about this trip? Okay, this is a perfect place to relax by the fire, Eric. Experience a cozy retreat and all that Lake Tahoe has to offer at Black Bear Lodge. Sleep in a spacious cabin underneath the towering pond. And go on a cross-state ski adventure at Heavenly Mountain. $7,620. You've got $10,920. Up to a very nice start. A lot of game to play. We'll play more. California's legislation since 1972. Without accidents that change people's lives, Jacoby & Myers is one of California's most trusted personal injury firms. Our clients aren't just cases, they're people with families, futures, and hopes. We're proud to have earned their trust for over 50 years. If you've been injured, let Jacoby & Myers fight for the justice you deserve. Call Jacoby & Myers today at 1-800-5-million, because you deserve justice. Decided to focus my energy in other areas, mainly corporate consulting. Who can they count on? The great thing about "you can count on us" being the tagline is you can put the emphasis wherever you want. You can count on us. You can count on us. You know what I'm saying? Because you can count on us.
KFSN TV by scanning this QR code today. You have until July 28th to tell the FCC to keep your trusted local station on the air.
Tonight's Show is brought to you by the following. Thank you for your phone. Salon Contactions is from Nacho. Once your payment is done, Salon Contactions. It's good. What next stars? Happy treats. Give your dog a is brought to you by Netflix. Just today, there's only one extra just taste better with more vitamins and less saturated fat in so many delicious varieties. Eggland's best. Better taste, better nutrition, better taste. It's prosperous. It's exclusive. Low blank. Low blank. Ever think about that? Let's start to spit. Let's make it a good one.
Please.
There's no S. Eric, your turn. Can he get there? Yes, he can. I'm going to take a T, please. Yes, you are. You're going to take one T and take that wedge and haul it up. Now you have no money in the bank and a long way to go. Guess
Yeah, I'm going to spin like crazy.
the wild card.
And R, please.
There is one R. On the right to the wild card. There is one F.
Let's do it. D.
You're going to get one D. Because you guys ever all those things are fun. Yeah. It was fun to think about for a while. Carry your turn. Yes, there are a couple of things. Nope.
Oh.
There are four O's. We have just one. Yes, there is a W. We have $8.50. There is a C. $800. Yep, there are two K's. Oh! Such a great run there. Over to you, Sandra.
I like Papa Coco.
Okay, say exactly what's up there. Don't add anything.
Coke. Lotion. Down. Cooker.
You got it. $1,000, so you got some money there. We've got the very valuable prize puzzle coming up next here on Wheel of Fortune.
Welcome to the table.
It's on the road. Far down. Tires designed for exploring new frontiers. Two stories. Motion for life. These going beyond basics. It's more than a checkbook. It's a Kevin understands that weather is something that affects all of us every single day. I listen to Kevin because he's my coworker. But when I'm at home, I listen to Kevin because I need to know how to get ready for my day.
He's really good at looking 5, 7, 10 days out to see if there's any big changes that warrant an AccuWeather alert.
An app to give you numbers, but it really doesn't know the community. Kevin grew up in the valley, so he really knows the community experience. Technology and fashion, you can count on Kevin at ABC3 AccuWeather. Category is places. Eric, our leader with $10,920. You will bet. All right, give it a spin. $600. T, please. Yes, sir. There's one T.
one in. Now you're up to 12.50. I can be S. Yes, sir. There are 3 S's. Here they come. Lucky by a vowel. Coming E. This is a pair of E's. Lucky by A. We have 4 of those. We've got $2,100. 500. L. There are a pair of L's. There you go. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Let me take that risk every time you run that wheel to carry it on that thing. 700. Yes, you do have an E. That is the box you have this time of night. Oh, we don't have an I up there to tell you. Over to you, Sandra. 800.
A C?
Sure, how about 3 C's?
A P?
We got 2 P's, $2,000 there. Check this out. You can ride the train, $1,000 for every consonant. You can buy vowels. If you guess the letter that's not up there, it's a bankrupt, and you got $4,400. And almost there. What do you think?
I would like a go.
Good idea.
Next, activity landscape.
There you go. Because it's a prize puzzle, and you're going on a trip to Iceland.
Kiss Iceland's magical northern lights in Colette. Experience the land of fire and ice as you spend your days surrounded by natural wonders and nights in search of the elusive dancing lights. Colette, by travelers for travelers. $9,890.
No more dishes in your future. You're done with the dishes. $15,298. You're a leader, and we come back with these triple toss-up round. Somebody might get $10,000. Take time for us.
Blood pressure support contains ingredients that deliver time-steady blood pressure support in total beats today. We all have the story of Pompeii, right? What's the next story of Italia? It's the summer sentiment with the 4 Now get 0% financing and 1,000 bonus cash, plus a 2-year maintenance plan on a 2026 Ford Explorer. Go to your California Ford dealers.
Each is worth $2,000. The category is today. Grab your devices, and we need a little later. Eric, baby's first steps. Yes, sir. $2,000. Focus, I see it. Number 2. $20,920 now in first place. And we are to the next puzzle. The category for this one is phrase. Take a look at it on the screen. And Eric, you'll start. That's the sound of the final spin. So give it a good one. Well, at $1,000 is the raise. Confidence worth $1,700. The category is phrase. Eric, you'll start. T. Yes, sir. There are 3 T's. We'll get them in. Start the clock right now. Yes, I need. Jerry? Yes, there is an app. There's the deal. Better?
H.
Mm-hmm. There's also an H. That'll come in. You'll have 3 seconds. Try and solve it now. Eric?
M.
No M. Barry.
N.
No M. Back to Sarah.
A.
With no money, but there are 2. Take a look. Barry? B. No B. Harry.
R.
R. Phrase. Now left. Sandra. Color. Very few calls. And how mine? Very dark. That's Orion. You see? Good to meet you. Stand next to you tonight, Harry. $1,000 for you. You take care. Enjoy. And a big night for you as well, Santa. $15,298 for Iceland. Enjoy your trip. Nice to meet you. Man, you are focused. Watching you play. $26,000, $20, like how inside all that. Now there's more. Let's go, right? Food and drink, eat or pray. Choices for the bonus round.
Well, I lost 100 pounds, so I would choose food.
Let's go in after very fast.
So we have to go for
by 63%. Do not take or pass it if you're allergic to it. Here's the largest reactions can occur. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing. Swelling of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arm. Common side effects include runny nose, sore throat, common cold symptoms, flu, flu-like symptoms, back pain, high blood sugar, and redness, pain, or bruising at the injection site. Ask about what happened.
See, your vision is still dirty.
You need to turn your back to your business. You need to feel
Okay.
yes, I know too. That's big fun plus. Only these action packs have double the DOM, breaking down food recipes. Even on your filters. That's Dave.
Today we're unboxing Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Hair. What? These wavy edges just different than ordinary squares, and it's way softer. Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Hair definitely recommend. Even though my antidepressant time wasn't making enough progress, I was still fighting my depression. I wanted more for myself. So my doctor recommended Rexulti.
Antidepressant Rexulti was proven to significantly reduce depression symptoms more than an antidepressant alone.
Think that Rexulti can provide a boost. Adding on,
Forward. Elderly people with dementia related psychosis have increased risk of death or stroke. Antidepressants may increase suicidal thoughts and actions and worsen depression in children and young adults. Call your healthcare provider right away to report new or sudden changes in mood, behavior, thoughts, or feelings, or if you develop suicidal thoughts or actions. Report fever, stiff muscles, and confusion, which can be life-threatening, or uncontrollable movements, which may be chronic. High blood sugar leads to coma or death. Weight gain, increased cholesterol, unusual urges, kissing, constant, falls, swallowing, or sleepiness may occur.
to boost healthy available meal progress.
Ask your doctor about that.
Hey, let's go for my phone. Let's see what we can take us. Stuff in the sand. What does the number Let's get this next.
With 24/7 roadside assistance, trip planning, hotel discounts, and more, they're always ready to go. AAA, membership to go.
What's the night so far? $26,000, $20. Almost more, Aaron?
I introduce you family. I've got my two favorite ladies of my life, my 77-year-old, awesome, single mom.
Call her out with her.
She's a beautiful human being, and then my wife/girlfriend, 32. Spin the wheel. Nice to meet you. Wish you good luck, and here we go. More money. All right. Here we go.
Take the end. Golly?
You chose as a drink. My Oh, one. Okay. Well, focus on you did good all night. You need 3 more times and 8,000. And B. Right? I don't know that there's going to be anyone How did you get to that? Well, we went for it. What do you mean that? Thanks for some special stories.
Thank you. $26,020.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Earlier in the show, you said your grandmother was a golfer, and that you weren't very good. I don't think that's true.
Oh, did go bowling?
You did.
I was a careless kid.
Take a look. Absolutely.
All right, it's on. We'll see you next time. I'm really fortunate about buying just a lucky truck.
Today, you have until July 29th to tell the FCC to keep your trusted local station on the air. We love our new project. It keeps us organized. There's a place for everything.
And Market by Design made it cool.
Take 40% off plus an extra 15% off. Call 1-800-BY-DESIGN or visit closetsbydesign.com.
I would get one snacks meter maximizing its savings potential.
Don't really make much more. Wells Fargo, Harper,
Turn the hierarchy actually like that.
Be polite to your what you gonna do? I do an elephant speed. Try and type it right.
Money.
I know it might have been a while. Just think back to the days, you was out there, pimping.
Lots of women.
As if mom is
Probably has that a regular guy might have.
I'm so sorry, Miss Kelly. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I believe it's the right time that we should.
Now I share a little something. This store is a access club with an amazing selection of items that members can price for. In this club, no matter what you're into, you're treated like a legend.
Today we're unboxing Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear. These wavy edges give ordinary squares in wet content. Charmin Ultra Soft Smooth Tear definitely probiotics for a good gut every day. Vacation is on the horizon. $200 on voyage fare on select ships. You might find your favorite. These stars that are sure to be gone soon. Adults who sleep less than 7 hours have lower intake of essential nutrients, as long as you with life-changing flakes with essential nutrients so you can do it on your own. Special thanks for those who know.
Looks like you got into everything you can The key is to live together. Stays home.
place. Riding the bike. Or you get tired.
Oh, I think we should do it for 2 minutes.
Talk to my wife.
Or you get tired.
Not necessarily my answer, Steve, but I think it's up there as watching news.
Or you get tired.
Work done.
Give me something you can only do for about 5 minutes before you get tired.
Doing nothing.
Doing only one strike, one answer left to the board. Give me something you can do for only about 5 minutes before you get tired. They said doing laundry or chores. Top four, so good, you can fill in the blank. What makes New York pizza so good is the blank. Sauce. What makes New York pizza so good is the blank. Quality toppings. It's not there, we're still alive on one strike. What makes New York pizza so good is the black.
Size.
Back to school is back. With Walmart's on town, you can check off everything on that list.
If you want to,
Right now, you tell me. Walmart. Hey guys, Steve, you can tell they can face this.
with a 50 star, they can cut the lunch line. All the Walmart prices.
because we get to see these daily. The one a day, the one we shoot.
I'm a true hero you. And what might be listening, on the inside, I'm different.
Oh, man, it feels good to just let go.
Like a rebellious weed, moderate degree of disease symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya. Tremfya confronts with mission and hope. One ingredient. Sun has visible repair and intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions, increased risk of infections or lower ability to fight them, and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, treatment symptoms, or need a vaccine. Break away with Tremfya. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
She's a great player and loved by millions. And tomorrow, Coco Jones is turning up the heat for summer morning. Coco Jones performing live for you on tomorrow morning on America's Summer Night Series, sponsored by Norwegian Cruise Line.
It's the Summer Sins event with the 4 cruises.
At Planet Fitness, your pace is as personal as your playlist. Join for $1 down and get up to 3 free months of Apple Music. No commitment. Deal terms for live listeners.
This is it, the moment of truth. They're about to go for $1 billion.
We can obviously know that I'm pretty confident. I mean,
Lightsaber?
How old are you? The breakfast filled with plates. Corn plates. When it starts to during a good week, I wonder how many times you said 5. Survey says you get 19 points. Number 1, you find
If you take advantage of everything NARP has to offer right now, join NARP for $15 for 1 year with automatic renewal, and your second membership is free. Get instant access to discounts on everything purchases, eye care, prescriptions, and programs to protect your family, money, and maximize your health. Plus, NARP fights to protect your Social Security, Medicare, and more. Join and get an insulated truck organizer free, plus AARP the magazine. Call the link to join NARP.org.
Or if you were somebody in your family that regularly violates them, there were multiple independent cases.